That's... This is just where I tell everyone that we've been live for the past 10-20 seconds. Merry Christmas. All right, so just to do some quick introductions, we can see that Steve and Lauren have not yet put their cameras on or joined, so they're running late. But yeah, it's Christmas. This is our second kind of Christmas party for doing this. These are some of the badgers. So say hello, badgers. How you all doing? From all over the world, which is really nice to see. Oh, there's Lauren. There she is. And it's nice to see that that people are able to like join us and do this. This is just a crazy hangout, a chance for us all to kind of kick back with a brew or two, eat some snacks, and just generally catch up and talk about games and all that kind of shit. But before we begin that, just wanted to say, because I don't do the soppy shit that often, so a very sincere and heartfelt thank you to various players and badgers. And the people you see here, because these are people here who have come on and played and help me behind the scenes and get organised and do different things when we need to. So, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Will, you're in purgatory at the moment, so sorry about that. You're in your co-void chair. But Merry Christmas all. I'm going to drink now, so over to you. Just in Halloween. Everyone's gone quiet now. Everyone was chatting earlier. Yeah. Oh, so that would help then. Oh, that's fine. Where I am saying, a sincere, that's fine. That's okay.
That's okay. We can hear each other.
Yeah. We're good.
Mm.
There you go. You can hear him now.
We good?
Are we good? No.
Not that they were talking. They're doing these awkward silences where we've just been chatting before we come on screen for the past half hour.
Yeah.
No, okay.
We were talking about marshmallows on top of like sweet potato.
Yeah, sweet potato casserole, yeah. Yeah.
It's delicious.
It's amazing. You guys don't have sweet potato pie, so you don't know. But the closest thing you have would be like a pumpkin pie. But again, that's not even common.
Mm-hmm.
But it's delicious. And if I get over there, I will make you some, if ever. So, see, Sean Sunday from Brainbeast Studios, he loves sweet potato pie. It's great. It's so good.
Yes.
It's so good. You
Delicious.
you could just take like a whole sweet potato and then like roast it and put, all the stuff that goes in it and then eat it that way too. If you don't want to go through the effort of making a whole casserole. Yes.
So like sweet potato pie, right?
Uh-huh.
Is it a sweet pie?
Yes.
Yes.
But it's made out of sweet potatoes, like what you make chips out of.
Yeah.
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 Right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just mash it. I think you just mash up a sweet potato and then you put marshmallows on top and roast it.
Yeah.
Sounds
It's
like a trap.
amazing.
It sounds like one of those local delicacies.
It's
that
Ryan!
they make tourists eat. They're disgusting.
Oh.
No. It's so good. I promise.
I'm going to interrupt the sweet potato pie. We will continue this fascinating conversation again later.
Top content.
So, I'm glad everyone tuned in for that one.
I was ready to bust out the recipe.
Yeah.
We can in the next D&D cookbook. We should do that. Band of badgers, sweet potato pie. Just say, I heard the doorbell go. We had Steve arrive with Ryan. How you doing, Ryan?
Good. How are you? How's it
I'm
going,
shouting
everybody?
a bit because I've been having a few drinks.
That's all right.
I feel like I have to
You
talk
do
over this
you.
lot. Yeah, I do me. Yeah. Ryan was probably, I think, our very first player. I think our guest player.
I think so, yeah.
It's great that we've kind of let you in first. Our first guest, other than Josh McGuire, but he's a badger. So
I was gonna say Josh is here. What the heck?
we've converted him now. He's a full-time badger.
Full-time badger.
Yeah. I slipped in.
How
How you
you
guys
doing,
been?
Ryan?
What the heck? What you guys been up to?
Everything and anything really. But we saw you at what was the last show that you did? Not Game Hole Con. Where were you? PAX.
PAX. I went
You were
to
at
PAX,
PAX, and you met a few people there.
Yeah, it was awesome. I was able to walk around and you know, for the whole COVID and quarantine stuff, I haven't really been able to introduce myself to anyone, so I was able to go and hand out business cards, be like, "Hey, I'm Ryan," and every single person was like, "Oh, hey, hello," and it felt incredible to finally like have that actual face-to-face connection and get some things in the works and talk to a bunch of people, and it was great.
Cool.
Did you meet Eric Frankhouse, who is also apparently at Paxio?
I did not.
Oh,
I did not.
that's a miss. He's a delightful
You two
gentleman.
could have met up, and you've been talking to Frank for hours. Isn't that right, Frank?
I was at the Norse Foundry. I stopped at the Norse Foundry booth like 3 times. Maybe I just didn't recognize you. I'm sorry.
No.
Uh-oh.
He's hard to miss, that beard.
Yeah, he is. That is a large, charming drink of water there.
So what about the rest of you? What have you guys been doing? What games are you playing?
Well, that's if you hang around, Ryan. You will find out today. We've been taking a break. We've been doing loads of interviews, and we've been doing some miniature painting and all that kind of stuff. So we got various stuff going. I've just run over my cables again. We've got various stuff going on, but we will make some announcements a bit later on in the show. There is a clue behind me, if you can see that, depending on how big I am on your screen. Or you just move closer to the screen like Steve does, rather than pin me to make me bigger.
That's because I'm watching you on Twitch, stupidly.
I was doing the same thing, so,
10 seconds.
you're not the only one.
Then we'll see.
So which side is it on?
On his right-hand side.
Oh.
There's red and
I
black,
Let's see
see
it.
it. Alien, Scarlet Citadel.
Those all look really fun.
green.
There's plenty there.
Very Christmassy colors too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got
Red and green.
the whole.
you know?
I'll say the whole set, the whole studio, the whole set has had a revamp. No expense spared for this holiday season. It's the same hat as last year, though. It is. And then we got Marissa from Paizo.
Hi, friends.
How you
Just
doing?
trying to adjust everything. There we go. That should be good.
We're watching.
Last year it was Battlefront. This year it's Skyrim.
Oh, okay.
I'll stay in the background because this is the whole apartment. This is it.
I was going to say, is that the dog playing on the?
No, the dog
PlayStation?
is here.
There he is.
Doggy.
Oh, okay. Yes, you do not want to be moved. That's okay. Yeah, you're on
Hello.
camera. People can see you being a gremlin.
Oh,
Oh.
he said doggy.
Oh, hi. Hi. I want to squish him. I want to squish.
He's very squishable.
I see. So, Frank House, if you can hear me, you've got the details. Come on over. You know how to log in. Maverick, thank you very much for joining us, Mav. If you want to join us, you can join in. I'll send you the details. Come and have a chat. Come and hang out.
Yeah.
So, Marissa, what's new at Paizo?
I was like, okay, what?
You've had an interesting year at Paizo.
It's been an interesting year. It's
Yeah.
also a Saturday, so I'm technically not working and not a representative right now. No, I think you all know the biggest news about the you know what with all of the you know who and all the employees. But right now, that has been the biggest news of what we've been doing.
Yeah.
And other than that, I'm going to have the the Paizo gremlins are going to come down from my vents and stop me from telling you guys anything else.
Aw.
The Paizo NDA gremlins.
Knock out gas in the
Oh.
HVAC.
Yeah. I got one on my shirt popping up. Nope. You're not
Okay.
going to say anything.
No, see, he's watching me. See, that's why he had to come into the chat before
That's
me,
right.
so he can already be here.
Everyone's a bit calm. Everyone's calm.
Calm, a bit quiet. I just started drinking.
Yeah,
It's 1
yeah.
p.m.
Yeah,
here.
likewise.
I just started day drinking.
There you go.
Looks like Eric's in the waiting room. So is Rick.
Yeah, then
Should I go get a
Eric in,
drink?
and then it won't be calm.
Yeah.
I just
You
got
don't
out of
have
work
to.
10
Don't feel
minutes ago.
pressured to.
That's a good idea.
I got out of work and I raced home to jump on my computer because I'm actually going to play a Strahd game at 5:30 my time. So I got an hour and a half to hang out with you Badgers.
Is
That's
it?
cool.
Are you first session or are you already partway through?
Session 3. We're playing like once a month with this game.
Okay.
I was going to say, so Frank is messaging. He's trying to join the Zoom. Frank, what's your Zoom name? I've got a few people that I'm letting in, so you gotta tell me what your Zoom name is.
You got some weird ones in there, right?
Yeah.
The problem is, people probably put their character name as their Zoom name in their last game.
Oh
And
god.
then closed it down and have joined something else, and it's like...
Eric, I end up calling you Frank all the time. It's Frank House. Frank House.
I did that when I first got into D&D Beyond, and I didn't realize I needed to put like a me name and not my character's name. So every single thing in D&D Beyond is my character's name from the first game I played.
Nightmare.
Everybody is Max.
Oh, there you go,
Yeah.
Neurostar. What's,
Yeah. He's the
Neurostar.
Nero star.
Yeah.
See if I can get. Excuse me. Excuse me.
The drinking games have started.
Are you sure you just started drinking? Are you sure?
The dog's been drinking for
The
hours.
whole headset with him.
Yes, I thought the dog's been drinking Stella.
And has been drinking. Oh no, this is just an advertisement for wireless headphones.
Right.
Yep.
What's funny is like I got my headset and I loved the way it felt, and then I got my husband the same kind of headset, but I got him the wireless one, and I'm like, can we trade?
Oh,
Yeah.
there goes the eggnog. Okay.
Oh, eggnog.
Yeah, excellent
just-
time to celebrate.
It went everywhere.
Oh no. Oh no.
Right. I'm sending Jen my eggnog recipe. That's
I
right.
love you. I love you, Lee.
We added peppermint schnapps to this stuff.
Right, I'm going to ask yet more Christmas food questions because they are important.
Go ahead.
You have to wait, or you can ask the question to Rick. Hi, Rick. How you doing?
Hi, Rick.
Hello. How is everyone today? Everyone drinking
good,
and
how you
having
doing?
fun?
We're
You've
good.
had a
Right.
long day.
I've got the wrong
Yes.
holiday.
So, what's
There you go.
eggnog made out of? Why is it nice?
What's what?
Sell me on eggnog. What is it made out of? Because it sounds like you put an egg in a drink. Which
No.
sounds like a mistake or a
Well,
I
it kind of
don't
is.
know.
There's egg in it,
There's
but
eggs
there's
in it.
many other yummy things in there.
Yeah.
It's
Like
egg,
rum.
Let's look here.
It's like
Yeah, rum.
Is it rum?
yeah, rum
You can-
or
Rum in there. Oh.
rum
Mhm.
or brandy or whiskey.
Mhm.
It's eggs, heavy cream, sugar, and nutmeg.
okay, and then you bake that at 200.
No.
Write it down,
You
Will.
fill
Write it
half
down.
the glass.
It does sound like the
you do-
ingredients of a cake, doesn't
Do you know what I mean? Like,
You do cook it. It's like a custard.
but you then, you drink out of a glass?
Yes,
Yes.
You
Yeah.
people are strange, man.
it's really good.
It's
Okay.
alcohol and good, and it's celebrating. So
You do
Mhm.
what
Yeah,
I do when
it's
you
so
cannot
good.
cook and you buy it in a carton from the grocery
True
store.
store. Right. But the problem is that Jen and I are in Europe, so they don't sell it here.
Yes, 'cause
no.
we're sensible.
We're expats. I
Yeah,
know.
we're
So like there's
Yeah.
a lot of things that we can't get here that we used to just, go down to the grocery store and get.
Oh.
We just smash Baileys like normal people.
You can throw Baileys in there too. There's no discrimination. It's really good.
You can have an Irish coffee. You can do all kinds of things. There's great selling drinks.
Yeah.
That does sound weird though.
Okay, but no, let's go back to sweet potatoes and their various kinds.
Yeah, right.
No,
So they're
because
the same potatoes that you make sweet potato fries out of, yeah?
right.
Make
Yeah.
them into a
Once.
pie.
Let me tell you, because the Danes took the idea of a sweet potato and they perverted it.
Of course they did.
For Christmas, I'm expected to go to my in-laws' house where they will provide me with boiled peeled potatoes.
Oh no.
That have been coated in caramel.
Oh God.
Coated in caramel?
Could be
Sweet potatoes or regular potatoes?
Regular boiled little mini potatoes.
Oh God.
That have been peeled and boiled and then just they
And I
eat
thought
sugar.
corn on everything was bad.
Yeah,
The
it's so
drinking
weird.
cake is fine, right?
And it's not like caramelized,
No.
like candied bacon. It's just caramel potatoes.
Just caramel on potatoes, yes.
Mm.
And then they eat it with gravy.
Wow.
Oh!
What? Caramel and gravy.
Caramel and gravy.
What country is this?
No.
Denmark.
Yeah, but they drink an awful lot in Denmark, don't
They do drink it a lot.
Yeah, they drink. Do they drink aquavit? Same
Yeah,
as up here? Yeah, okay, yeah. That shit is like whole.
Yeah, that
that,
explains it.
that takes moonshine to another
They're
level.
like, I need carbs and I need them now, but I also need sugars.
By the way, personal experience, do not ever chase aquavit with Pepsi.
Ooh!
Not a good thing.
What if we do?
Jesus.
Not aquavit, but on a D&D game, it was very, very late. It was like a 48-hour straight game where we just didn't stop playing. We got to the point where it was Fireball and Mountain Dew. It wasn't bad, but also that might be the sleep.
I think that might have been
talking.
sleep deprivation there. Like,
Hey everybody, we got Frank we got Frank Eric House joining us. Eric Frank House.
First off,
It'll be forever
we got
Frank.
Not sure if you're
Yeah, forever Frank.
My brother's nickname is Frank. Mine was House or Frank House. Every time you say that, I think my little brother's.
Last year we had a drinking game where every time Dave said someone's name wrong, everyone had to drink. So I
I
think
was
this year is
plastered
gonna...
20 minutes in because of that shit.
There we go. It's just
I was
cheers.
working last year, so I got to watch all of you drink and have a good time.
Oh,
Because we did it on a work day.
Well, I have eggnog cooling downstairs, and we're talking about what you put in eggnog. I like cognac in it.
Cognac.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's
That's what I
good.
thought was in. Yeah, that's what I thought. I didn't know it was
I have a
right.
really good cognac downstairs, which I will bring up and just pour when it's done chilling.
I hate
Yeah.
you right now.
Why
Just a little
is that
bit.
cognac or because I have eggnog?
Mostly the eggnog. I can get
I
the
made
cognac
it.
here. It's expensive as fuck.
So this new one's called, I think, Vermilion or something, or Villain. It has like a sword with a snake on it. It is probably my favorite cognac for mixing I've gotten in a long time. And I'm not a big cognac fan. It's mostly for eggnog and once in a while neat, but it is tasty. So does the
put
beard look
whiskey-
familiar now at the
Mhm.
Norse booth? Mine. Do you recognize me now? I was probably in an ugly green polo.
I truthfully don't remember. That weekend, it went by so fast. I was all over the place.
Yeah, it was 3 days. It was a fun show. It was a good
It
time.
was. It was
I-
a lot of fun.
The hotels are too far apart, though.
hmm
Having to walk 18 minutes back to my hotel when it's not that far was just nonsense.
Yeah, same.
I do not appreciate that in the slightest.
We after like the panels and after the shows and stuff, we went down to the connecting hotel. They had like
Yeah, Marriott.
like the bar. Yeah, the Marriott. We went down to the bar and we hung out until like 2 a.m. with everybody for all 3
I was
nights.
down there for that too, and the brewery across the street from that Marriott, the Iron Hill or something like that. That was pretty dope.
Yeah. I was hanging out with the Realmsmith guys for a while on Friday.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
And then a bunch of other people on
Friday. Friday I was
Saturday.
running a panel and then on stream for a company, which was super fun.
Did you get to go to the acquisitions show?
No, so Friday I was at GCP. I was going to go to the acquisition show, but I had a bunch of business stuff that evening. There's only 3 days, so booking all my stuff after hours
Yeah.
means I get to miss a lot of stuff, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But it was a good time, and it was all set up for fun stuff. Because when I came back here, I was interviewing Mona from Paizo because him and I haven't seen each other since COVID. And then Beetle and Grim was on talking about some new stuff. So I was moving around doing all that crap, but I had to work the booth the whole time because we were short staffed. So it was work, leave, eat, work, and drink, and then sleep for 3 hours and do it again.
And the good news is Beetle and Grim has finally got the books in for the characters for the different classes.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Touch that.
You mean these?
Well, yes, those.
So pretty.
Now I'm jealous. See, now
Yeah.
we have some coming over, but it takes 10 months
this
before
one?
they get here.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just.
Oh.
I might be just a
coming to
little
me.
bit
Yeah.
biased, but I think they're
This
amazing.
one?
Yes.
They are amazing.
See, I've got 3 coming. I'm waiting on.
So
And-
let me tell you something you can't tell until you've seen them in person.
Okay.
Every one of these, the faux leather they've used on them is a different texture for the class.
Oh,
So the
that's
druid is
sweet.
like
that
woodwork.
is
Oh, I like
kick
that.
ass.
Yeah, it's
that's
super
cool. That's
killer. I got the pleasure, along with some of the Band of Badgers guys, to help kind of in the back end when they were doing all their edits and stuff. So it was awesome. And seeing the process was really cool. Someone who works in tabletop, seeing how they did this, because it's such a new level of like property to buy. Like they always take it the next step, and how they go through the process is pretty entertaining.
The
But
attention to detail is incredible with all the products.
And I always bust their chops. I'm like, well, it's obviously not Matt.
See, we'll come back to them. We'll come back to them. So keep them handy, Eric. We'll come back to them.
So,
Just gonna
are you saying justice is the whole thing driving that in organization?
I think he's the one who keeps them bound together, so the whole place is
agree.
full like confetti.
Yeah, it's the John
Poor
John
Justice.
mailbag. It's every day.
Justice the cat
That's what it
herder.
He is.
So a quick hello to our new joiner. This is Maverick. Otherwise known as
Hey,
Brandon.
Maverick.
Maverick's been in the audience for quite a while now. Been watching our various adventures and been worrying bits and pieces. So thank you for joining us. You don't have to, just say hi and come on and play. And Brandon, we have to get you into a game at some point. Just for that. 2022, we'll get you into a game.
Go.
Sorry,
He's on
Yes.
mic.
I was trying to get the Twitch stream in so I could get the
That's
chat
all right.
working. They were talking. You guys were talking to me in 2 places.
Taking you
That happens.
multitask, Brandon. Multitask.
The weekend, I'm not supposed to have to work.
Yes.
Fair.
It happens. It happens.
Gosh, I've
We're
seen Brandon on so many. You've been on so many different ones I joined into in the week. Let's see, you're on what, Nat 20, watching that, and then you are on Outbreak Undead, which we're trying to hopefully. I threw across to the Badgers saying we ought to do an Outbreak Undead.
I saw the
See
latest
if-
one. I saw the States or the United States of Dead. episode
Oh
one. That was
God,
good.
it's good. It
Oh,
was
that
so good, and the last one was so good. There, you wait till Luis comes back. Is all I'm gonna say. We have what I call Lamp Thulu, a zombie Cthulhu creature, and yeah, it's gonna be really good. If you like horror, that's the way to go, and you like zombies and you like plague things, yeah.
Because Cthulhu was not enough.
No, we have to have Cthulhu and zombie outbreak. You know, hey,
you gotta layer them.
Zombie
That's what we can do.
Cthulhu. Excellent.
that's right. And when he used to be Lampwick when he was alive, so that's why we call him Lamp Cthulhu.
Oh, the way you were saying made me think it was also steampunk on top of that, because I hear lamp and I think lamplight. So it's zombie steampunk Cthulhu.
Oh, even
yeah.
better.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
oh wait, I'm going to be doing that on my Eberron campaign. I've already switched them over to now the Realms of Dread. So we're having fun. They're on Metro 1313.
Yep.
Having a little fun.
Nice.
Hi, new
So, yeah.
person.
Hey
Hi.
everyone, this is Ben. Ben has just joined us.
Christmas Ben.
Ben is a fellow
Good
Brit.
looking group.
Yeah, it is. Of course it is. Ben is a fellow Brit. He's created his own world. He's a game designer now as well as an artist. You can pitch him up for various character artwork. And it was actually Rick here, there you go, that one, who introduced us to Ben. So this is how it goes. This is how the network works. This is how we introduce people and set people
amazing
up
artist.
Yeah,
great artwork. He's done 5 commissions for me now, and I'll have 5 more for you in the new year. I promise.
Hey,
I always have
you get them
NPCs.
priority.
So he's doing my NPCs, which I love, and my characters love, and yeah, we get some great people. Ben's just a super artist.
I appreciate that.
Awesome.
So how's things, Ben? Let's get a quick update. How's things going? Busy? Ready for Christmas?
Yeah, actually, I got ready for Christmas last week.
You
So
wrapped all your presents?
Yeah, well, I can't wrap to save my life, so my wonderful partner did. She tells me off if I do it.
That sounds familiar.
So the presents wrapped really nicely, apart from hers. Which like in tinfoil.
Amazon wrapped all my presents.
They probably look really good, don't they?
There's all of mine not wrapped yet. My family doesn't know what I do, so
Just give them miniatures.
well, no, they don't know. I'm like on a live stream all the time that they could totally just like log into the stream and be like, "Oh, what did she get for everyone?"
Amazing.
I see you got me a fridge.
A cabinet, a fridge, a chair. I like that chair.
You know, the TV.
I'm looking for the TV.
Yeah, the TV.
I got somebody Skyrim.
I just want the Skyrim,
Skyrim
save
rocks.
file, please. That's all I want. That's a lot of hours of work.
Did you get the unexplainably aggressive dog?
And an extremely aggressive ankle biter dog.
Oh, my new
He's
dog
cute.
It's for your least favourite person.
Yeah, that parcel
He's
seems very agitated.
I always fancied getting someone a box of wasps.
A jar of bees.
Jar of bees, yes, a jar of bees.
But with the jar, they can see it. So you get them a box of wasps. As they get in the house, they open it. And now there's wasps everywhere.
I need to change that. Clearly.
But yeah, in answer to the question in chat, I have fireballed my party like 2 or 3 times as a player and almost TPK'd someone like a whole party. So, yeah.
Well, that's why you play a tiefling with fire resistance. That way you take the edge off of the fire.
This is why I like playing Dragonborn with fire resistance.
Joe, you fireballed me with my Nana's necklace.
Yeah. Well, I was a wild magic sorcerer goblin, and rolled on the wild magic table and fireballed my position, and everyone was standing next to me.
That happens sometimes. I can see Eric Jorgensen, and I can hear Tove in the background. How you doing? We've got no camera on you yet.
There
you go.
Camera. You can. Oh, hang on. Bear with us.
Hello.
There we are.
Hello.
How you doing?
Christmas.
Hey, another Christmas hat.
Hey, that's a cheers. There we go. Another drink. So Eric and Tove are Midnight Tower.
Hi, Midnight Tower.
Yay!
Game designers who are based here in the UK, over in Oxford, a very nice place of the country, and a whole series of books which are out at the moment. And the current trilogy is on Kickstarter. Kickstarter is now finished, but I should be getting my book anytime soon, sometime as soon as it comes out in the post. So we're waiting on that, which is the Drow trilogy, which I'm really looking forward to. Any other news?
Nice.
Any other updates? What we got coming from Midnight Tower?
We have play tested a series of adventure which we might publish, and we're probably not going to do what fans wants us to do for the next Kickstarter, because everyone go like, do the Hunt Full Moon. But we're probably not going to do that. So we're planning a murder mystery, but we play tested something else. That didn't make sense, but that's what we did.
That's a very confused news update, but things are happening.
Good. And we're working on the Secrets of the Drow, and hopefully that will be released just before Christmas or just after.
Cool.
You will get your book.
No, that's fine. I'm not worried. It's the books that you sent me were they're excellent, but we covered that. in the Q&A, which you can check on our channel somewhere. Go and check it out. Now, I'm just going to quickly shout out. We've got some Aussies in the waiting room. I'm just going to let you finish breakfast, and then because it's already tomorrow for them. But do join us when you can.
They're in the future?
They're in the future, yeah. They already know the lottery numbers. So do let them know.
Yep.
Wait, before
I will say this, Marissa, though, and I don't know if you guys can see these
Guns and Gears.
If it doesn't,
Guns and
Guns and
Gears.
Gears, and then the Absalom one. So I'm glad to be a subscriber to 2E right now because. My God, the art and the stuff, and there's Michael. Hello, Michael.
Hi, Michael.
Yay! Nat 20 in the room.
I like your hat.
But actually,
Yeah, that's an
no.
awesome hat.
Dave asked me what I couldn't talk about, and then I just remembered that Dark Archive just got listed.
Oh yeah, I saw that cover.
I've been holding this in for a while. But if you remember when I guested on the Band of Badgers for Rise of the Rune Lords, there was some time travel shenanigans.
Yep.
And now guess what's coming up in Dark Archive?
I know, I saw that. Everything
and I've been holding that in for months.
I am so ready for a preview from you guys on that. I got to get back to Pathfinder. I've gotten over to D&D now, and I've been pretty much D&D, but I got to get back to 2E and do some 2E stuff.
I convinced my D&D group to let me guide them through the beginner box. So
It's
like
good.
every other month, because we have way too many games going on all at once. I guide them the beginner box.
Beginner box is fantastic.
It is.
Really is. It's
really
like, what
is.
have you got? Oh, you got your faction pin.
Yep.
Oh, check it out, Michael. Look.
Dark Archives.
I
Nice.
saw those.
Yeah.
You had all your pins come in the other day. You
Yeah.
posted that up. That's awesome.
Get a
We
big
love the
bio
Speaking
rec
of
camping
pins,
coins.
I hate that. I never get enough Pathfinder here in the UK. I think they're afraid of water. It doesn't come over.
Make sure you watch on Tuesdays with Michael and PJ. They're always talking the new books.
I
They're
know, I do.
constantly going through them. I love it.
I catch it out on YouTube.
hey Dave. Speaking of pins,
Oh, you got one as well?
Oh, very nice.
Nice.
Very nice.
that'll be my Beetle and Grimm's one.
Oh,
I
wait,
love
we're just throwing things on screen now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Eric's got the coin. Look.
See, I should have brought mine in. I got all mine.
Oh no, Josh has got one. I don't have
All
one.
of my books have been moved to the
Got my
hallway
wizard.
bookshelf, so I can't like grab things for y'all.
Yeah.
Oh, my
That's
bookshelf
what
is too giant.
Hey, you got your shark
yes.
medallion.
Now, Brandon, I got that one down there. I wear that one a lot out, so I love it.
Oh, the 20
And if I-
coin,
The
yeah.
one- I talked
I
to
will
Matt
say
Lillard
that-
out of that one on stream.
Literally a tray here. So I mean,
Wear your geek
Oh
swag
wow!
out.
Oh my God, Eric.
There you go.
I'm so naked at the moment.
I get up to go get anything, I'm just gonna take the whole computer with me. Bandit got up and took the headset, but if I get up, the whole computer's coming. That's just how this is gonna go.
I do have my favorite new thing though.
Oh.
I got this from 88 Riddles.
Oh, that looks nice.
Is that the Hellraiser kind
Yeah.
of?
Yeah, and it's the two tones. And inside, I have the new Redwood dice. They're actually not dyed. They just look this way, and they glow pink under black light.
I like it.
Those are
Look like
beautiful.
they look like horror, like special effects meat. Like they look like that
Oh.
kind of look to them.
I'm sorry.
Awesome.
Did you say they look like whore meat?
Like horror,
That is
like
amazing.
Horror meat. Okay.
Like bloody flesh.
We
Yeah.
just
You
changed
put-
channel there, didn't we?
No, you
Came
can
something
link
else.
those in the chat.
If you
Friend that would
prefer
love
that,
those. Can you put a link for those in the chat?
I'm just like-
yes,
like,
I can do one. I can do one better than that.
Want them.
Yeah, and that's
Yeah.
redwood, like redwood, or like
It's
just the
wood,
color.
yeah.
Like
It's
the
actual
redwood
wood.
That is amazing.
Like,
We also have a green Wood dice. sandalwood as well. But hold on here.
That would be
awesome.
amazing for any game that uses
They're so
horror
creepy.
elements.
I love it.
Is it lacquered or anything like
They're
that?
sealed. They're sealed in.
Nice. Nice.
I will find it and put a link in chat. But yeah, we got these. The first time I saw them was at the show, and I was like, oh, what is this?
We've got
So
just
there's
joining
only
us.
one
We've got
set, though.
Nick and Clint.
Oops.
How you doing, guys?
Hi, Nick and Clint.
Hello.
Hello. How are we doing?
So Nick,
good. How's everyone?
Nick, you might recognise as well. I don't know if you'll recognise, but he's also Baron in our chat, in our live chat, keeping our chat alive. And Clint is all the way from the future in Australia from Ardent Roleplay.
Yes, I know what happens next.
That's where I got my pins from.
Cheers, Merry Christmas, everyone.
Cheers, Clint, and to you.
Merry Christmas.
I'm running out.
Skål. Salute.
Skål.
I don't have a drinking problem. It's only 8:30 a.m. and I'm drinking champagne.
It's brunch time over there.
Good
You're
start to the
drinking
day.
with brunch.
It's the holidays. It's all good.
Yeah. I live in Milwaukee. You can drink all you want.
That's right.
There you go.
You know, it's 10:30 over here, so you're good in the evening.
There you go.
It's drinking clock somewhere.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So he's over the yard. I'm definitely somewhere. Grab a drink.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm going to shoot off, guys, because I feel rough.
No worries,
Have a good
infected boy.
Christmas.
Get better.
Merry Christmas, Will. Take care. I'll feel better.
I'm not allowed out until the 27th of December.
Aw.
Looks like you're sitting on a beach to me, my friend.
No, this is all a myth. I'm actually in my mum and dad's house in my old
Is this a pocket
childhood
dimension?
bedroom. I'm safely isolating because I got pinged last night.
Sorry to hear that.
So Christmas is absolutely ruined. Have a good one.
And you disinfect my t-shirt and give it back to me.
No, because no.
Take care of
It's
it.
his now. This I'm sorry, he's cocked on it. The t-shirt is his.
I've looked up the recipe for eggnog and I'm not convinced.
You have to try it. Will.
Yeah,
You have to try
Do you
it.
know what, right? Even though I can't taste anything, that will taste disgusting.
Yes, it will. If you
So
can't
good.
taste.
You sound like my mother-in-law.
Well, she's right.
Oh no.
No.
I can make. Okay, I'll wait
It's
for you to
like-
leave before I make eggnog worse, though.
It's like someone made a cake
don't make it worse,
and
it's
then
delicious.
gave up and just put a drink in it.
Okay,
It's
so,
so
if we're
good,
following
too.
that, it's
And
like
it's
drinking
so-
cookie dough then.
Yeah, I can do that.
Isn't that fine?
I'm on board.
No,
I would drink the hell out of cookie dough.
Eggnog cheesecake before. Eggnog cheesecake.
Ooh, that sounds
Oh,
so good.
now that's good. I like that.
Okay, but I am gonna make eggnog worse for everybody now, and I'm gonna ruin all your days. My mom put
course.
Sprite in eggnog.
What?
Right?
Wait, what'd you say?
Sprite.
Sprite
What'd you
and
say?
eggnog?
I'm reading them for filth on a live stream. Sorry, mom and dad.
Sprite or spice?
Sprite.
Sprite.
Like the soda.
People who cut it.
Oh.
Or
Wow.
possibly
No,
she
no.
means spite.
Yeah.
It definitely sounds like an ingredient of eggnog.
Sprite and eggnog are the same.
No.
My grandmother used to
No.
make things fancy by putting Sprite or 7-Up in them. I guess
Yeah,
that's what
see?
she's going for.
That's it's to make it, you
For
know,
sure.
bubbly and festive and Christmassy.
At that point,
Now
you
you
might
just
as well
add some-
put.
now you just add some Hennessy to it, and you got yourself a real drink.
Ooh.
You might as well just stick Code Red Mountain Dew in that at that point.
Listen,
I already told you that's what we did at a D&D game where we did Mountain Dew and we did Fireball.
Yeah, but that's Fireball, not eggnog. If you stick the Code Red in the eggnog, that's gonna be a whole other.
But I will be making eggnog French toast Christmas morning for
Oh.
breakfast.
Sounds good. That
it's
sounds
nutmeg,
good.
a little extra cinnamon on it.
Yeah, yeah.
Booze,
it's really
bourbon whip. So
Mhm.
good.
That'd be
We do
so-
Bailey's. We do Bailey's French toast.
Yes.
Bailey's
that
French
could be
toast.
And that sounds good.
Let's see.
I've never had Five Farms. That's my favorite version of like a Bailey's. Is Five Farms. That shit is delicious.
Have you guys got the different types of Baileys at the moment for like Christmas season?
Yeah.
Yeah. The apple pie Baileys is amazing.
Apple pie. Wait, what?
Mm.
What are we missing?
I got the red
We've
velvet
got that.
Baileys.
I'm going
Red,
to
red velvet's good.
attempt
Dave, we get
a
none of
new
the good
recipe
stuff.
this Christmas actually at my house. I'm gonna try making tamales.
Oh, I did that last
Ooh,
year.
I just made a whole
that's
load
yummy.
of tamales.
Nice.
Just gonna say, hate you all because getting hold of corn husks or anything in the UK sucks.
Yeah. I don't want to hear it.
Corn what?
It's
Corn
worse.
husks.
It's worse over here.
I'll send you another link to get your corn husks and your masa.
Yeah, no,
Love
I
you.
have some masa still left over from last year making tamales, but it's harder. It's harder to get the actual
corn
like you
husks.
can't get Crisco for one, like unless well you can get it at a sex shop.
No. You
What?
Can get it.
There's a whole new level.
No, you can't say that and not give the rest of the story.
Yeah, no.
That piece there is critical.
No grocery store here that sells Crisco, but there is a sex shop in, I think it's Oslo, that actually sells Crisco. Yeah,
I don't know if I want that.
Natural.
Is it an
lube.
open
That's all I gotta
container
say.
for
Natural
testing?
lube.
Because I don't want it.
There's a 2-for-1 with gimp balls.
Yeah, right? Exactly. What he said.
Who doesn't want the sexy Crisco? Does it come with the
Natural
little
hole in the middle of my
Natural lube is
Crisco.
biodegradable.
Does it come with a little
See what you
apron and a
started?
maid costume? You know?
Wow.
Okay, but that sounds like it's gonna fill up your pores so badly.
This went from G to out in orange.
Hey, it's still G. It's still G.
Goes off the rails real quick.
Kind of. We're moving far.
We do like 90-degree turns.
Moving them
Like
sideways.
left turns all day. We'll be fine. We'll get right back.
So we'll get back to the sex
Welcome
talk.
to the chat.
Hello, Sean.
Sean Sunday, everybody.
Welcome to the craziness.
Did you know Band of Badgers is now Dr. Phil?
Where we talk
Adult
about
version.
Do we get viewers for that? I mean, is that okay? Can we campaign that?
Band of Badgers after dark.
Yeah, badges after dark.
No, but you
idea.
can't get lard.
Yes,
Like,
Oh my God.
you can only get it at Christmas time here.
Not yet.
No, you can get it. I'll tell you how to find
Okay,
it.
my love.
Okay.
I got you.
Yeah. You're gonna be like, there's a real store that
You know,
isn't
it's a
that
shop
one.
you need to knock on the door 3 times at. Yeah.
God, no, like, okay, I'm originally from San Diego, so Mexican food is like in my blood, and trying to get anything here, Mexican food, is impossible.
I got
And they put corn on everything here.
They
so
do.
weird.
Corn.
Yes, it's
Fucking corn on
Yeah, it's the
everything.
melon of vegetables.
God.
It's fucking on everything.
Jen, just ask. I live in Ohio. I live in Corn Belt Mecca. What would you like from corn?
No, we
Tamales.
tamales.
There you go. We can do that.
Yeah, but that's made with corn ground. I'm talking about corn niblets. Corn
Yeah, they
niblets
put corn
on
on pizza.
everything.
On
On
kernels.
hamburgers.
Kernels.
What the fuck is a
Pizza.
niblet?
Yeah,
It's a
kernels.
the kernel.
Little.
The corn
They
niblet.
do.
This is an interesting thing because now we have UK, Australian, and American, all these language types, and we're trying to work out what people are talking
What a
about and
niblet
what's
is.
going on.
Yeah, but we're also from very different parts of America, and that just makes
Yes.
it even worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Korean corn
Ohio,
cheese.
Milwaukee, you're in Seattle. What else do we have here from the U.S.?
You could go with kimchi if you keep going that direction, or other good things. That's right. I mean, hey, kimchi's
Yeah.
good.
I made kimchi chorizo mac and cheese the other night.
That's
Nice.
nice.
Nice. I would do that.
Amazing.
I
That
would do that.
I could go for the chorizo, not the kimchi.
No,
That would murder
me.
pickled
I
anything
don't.
is delicious.
Right.
in mac
I
and
don't
cheese.
like vinegar, so
It sounds amazing, but I would die.
I'd crush it. Where's
Thank you for
food
calling
journey.
that.
my address?
I am
Thank you
so
for calling
uncultured.
Band of
I don't know what
Badgers.
any of this stuff is.
Thank you for calling
God
back.
damn it, Ryan.
Ryan, you have.
Recipe and
Friend in
relationship
Japan told me that.
How can I help you?
I eat chicken tenders, cheeseburgers, and drink Red Bull. That's all.
Serving
Michael,
Hands just said
turn up your chat.
Badgers After Dark would be an amazing show title.
It's
Let's
always
do it.
after
Let's do
dark.
it.
Badgers. They're always doing streams at like 9 o'clock at night. It's always after dark for them.
It's always after dark.
Yeah, it really is.
That's the name of the talk show, though.
Dude,
Yeah, Badgers
in the-
After Dark.
Yeah.
I like it.
in the
Yeah.
winter
Badgers
time
After
here,
Dark.
after 5 p.m. is after dark.
Dark,
So, you know.
After 4 up
What-
here.
It's
Yeah.
always
Oh,
a story
yeah.
I
Or
use. So
really.
when I first met Eric Frankhouse there, or Mr. Frank, or whatever you want to call him now.
Frank House is fine.
Frank House is fine.
Word.
You're forever Frank, Eric.
So we were talking. I mean, the very first time we had a Zoom chat, we were talking for like 3 hours, and that was amazing. It was just, we was literally just chat.
It should have been
chat.
recorded.
It was mad. Yeah, and that's what I mean. It was a really good. I found it interesting. We were just bouncing ideas off each other. We were talking about games and films and histories of games and everything. But yeah, I think so. Let's do it. We'll be the first episode. It'd be me and Eric. Me and Eric off the dock.
So can I make a suggestion? Can I make a suggestion for topic for Badgers After Dark episode 1?
Yeah.
Can you guys just go through the list of the flavors of Crisco you would find at a sex shop, please? And availability.
Here's the thing.
I think that if you were to go buy that at a sex shop, you're really gonna be worried about if it was returned.
That's right.
See, I want to like invite my friends over and be like, hey,
That's
look
a
at this
flavor on its
shelf. Look at the shelf of Crisco that I got from my local sex shop down the street. We
imagine if
can't
you were a
use it for
Crisco
food
collector?
unless
I'll
you
get it
want
here,
to.
and then I'll take it off the shelf.
I mean,
Oh God.
it would
I
have
need to
That's
know.
it.
broken.
That's what we're
There
doing.
would have to be like a hole or something in it. Then you know it's used.
But is there like special
Yikes.
seasonal ones? Like, is there a Valentine's Day one that tastes like?
That's what I
chocolate?
need to
Like,
know.
how
I
do
need
they
to know.
sell it?
Cherries.
Oh my
There
Cherries.
is.
Don't-
I've seen holiday packaging for Crisco. I have seen holiday packaging for Crisco. They have the little, holly on it. That's
I was
it.
hoping that I was joking, but you just you ruined it. Now I have an
See, Eric, it's gone so far off the rails.
Yeah.
And then post a picture of them
I'm
and
sorry,
tag me on
Dave.
Twitter.
That's right. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, the question is
What
how
would it be called in
Jen.
Pathfinder? Is the question.
Nope.
Lard.
Nope.
It was because I was talking about tamales.
Okay, wait.
That's
you
how we
can't say
got
Pathfinder.
on the.
What would it be called in D&D? You can talk shit about that. So, what would it be called? Would it be called dragon
wonder
butter?
if there
Like, what
is
would you call it?
Dragon butter.
No, wait. You can.
Oh my god.
I wonder if there is tamales in Galarion, and
Dragon
where
butter.
would you get them?
Maztica. That's where
I'm
they
gonna
probably.
ask this now. Oh no, I'm asking this on Monday.
Now this, well, I'll put you money, Marissa, that it's Maztica, because Maztica is supposed to be the out there realms somewhere. That.
Let me look at the map
I
here.
found the Crisco sex
Let's
advertisements here in
figure this out as a
Scandinavia.
group.
Oh,
Thank
no.
you so
did
much
you?
for doing the work.
I'm gonna
did.
block
map.
share
Yep.
screen just in case.
Yeah, please.
We're kink shaming Crisco.
No. Here, I will share the safest one, and I'll just read it online.
I'm already worried about this.
And
Here's the third line.
no, it's safe. I promise.
Ish.
And
Or else they wouldn't sell it, right?
English. Yeah, no,
Ish.
it's basically it says single hot moms are searching for men. Half of the online dating ignored margarine or Crisco and bring to a boil.
I'm sorry. What is
Wow.
it reading for?
I don't-
To a boil.
Wait, is that translated or is that in English?
No, it's half in Norwegian and it's half in English.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's Norwenglish.
It's Norwegian.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
Hey,
I
Is this
mean-
like a
you never
6
know.
ounce
Those hot
can or like a
moms
48-ounce can?
It doesn't say.
It's a gallon
I
Like
need
the
to-
little.
of
might
it.
want to make tamales.
You tap it.
See,
It's enough to fill up your bathtub.
Oh god.
No, I mean like I'm not gonna share
kill
this
somebody.
because it's inappropriate. I don't want to get banned.
What's
But-
funny is some of my players for tonight's game are watching this, and so I'm going to get questions about this as a DM tonight, and I'm going to be
Told us
like,
to make sure that happens.
yes, yeah, Addressy and Akeisha will go off the rails, and it'll be like, oh my god,
I'm sorry.
It'll be like
thanks.
it'll be
You're welcome.
It'd be Rick. You know these people? You play games with these people?
I do.
I'm sorry, Norway is
Like
weird.
rolls the
It
dragon
is
butter.
weird.
And we've played in campaign for 4 years, so you can imagine where this will go off the rails. Just because we know each other that well.
At 20's deciding if they want to turn their camera on right now.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
sure about this fucking show.
PJ, it's Ricky. There he is. It's PJ.
Jumped in deep.
Hello, everyone.
One of my favorite GMs on video. I'm loving it.
Yeah, thank you so much. How's it going, everyone? How's it going?
We're talking Crisco, so just ask a little bit on the Crisco.
That's a good question. I think if I had to rep the Crisco, I gotta go with the bacon infused butter Crisco. Oh, it's so good,
Okay.
so good.
Wait,
I mean,
did anybody else's parents convince them that Crisco was frosting and let them just take a spoonful so they'd learn their lesson not to touch it anymore?
Yeah.
No.
I did
Oh, I didn't
horrifying.
That wouldn't stop me.
Sad.
Sorry?
That sounds like one of those plans that like drastically backfires. Like when they catch you smoking, so they force you to smoke the whole pack. Now you have an addiction. Thanks, mom and dad.
Yeah.
She has a tub next to her and a spoon.
Breakfast is delicious with Crisco.
I wake up every morning with
That's
a
how you get
spoonful of
that Molly
Crisco. It
addiction.
helps my inner
I mean, it
self.
is delicious.
So I just had
God.
to Google that because what you guys call Crisco in America is very different to what Crisco means in Australia, and I've been sitting here very confused.
So what is it in Australia?
We need
Because
to
I
know.
want to know.
Crisco
in
is
Australia
lard.
is a Christmas hamper company.
No, Crisco.
Yeah, no, this is a lard kind of animal fat.
Crisco in Australia is lard, Sean. You buy it at a lot of different supermarkets.
Yeah, it's lard.
Aldi's.
I have never heard of it until now. I just know of Crisco. There's the
Also makes
Crisco
good fire
catalog
starters.
that has been around since I was like 12 years old, and you can order your Christmas hampers through them.
Wow.
No.
I also know. See, Jennifer, you bring up a simple thing, and we've gone so far out there with this.
That's D&D.
It is.
Yeah, when somebody latches onto that idea.
Well, you know, it's not my fault that Norway is weird.
You can't get corn. You got to get Crisco at the sex shop. What more could you ask for? You know?
Yeah, you know.
Look,
you get corn, but it's just
we got Marquea.
This makes me wonder what else you can get at the sex shop.
Hey, Marquea.
It's the same
Wow.
story.
I actually get to talk with her. This is one of my favorite Outbreak Undead people right here.
I know. I thought you might like
I'm
that.
serious.
We were just talking about States of the Dead.
I'm getting another beer.
Yes.
Oh, awesome. Nope, it's more wine time.
Yeah,
Hey,
that was
Mark,
in between all the sex talk we've just been doing.
Marquea, did
Sex and baking.
I think you talked to my wife at PAX about doing some interior designing.
Yes.
Did she
I
email
ended
you?
up getting. No, she hasn't. She hasn't emailed me, but I haven't had a chance to follow up with any of the contacts yet. So that's like today and tomorrow that I was gonna do that.
No, that's right. I told her. I think I told her twice this week to make sure she reached out to you. So I'll get on that.
Okay,
Hey, Ryan,
awesome.
Ryan, is she home?
No, she's not. She's at her. She's at her parents' house. That's where we play D&D at her parents' house because it's like our centrally located hub. But she's over there setting up the Christmas tree and stuff, and I'm here hanging out for the next 15 minutes.
Cool. Marquea, very much welcome to you. Happy Christmas.
Hi.
I hope you have
Merry
a
Christmas.
happy holidays for you.
Oh yes, indeed.
It was Rick actually. Rick told me about States of the Dead. I've caught up with episode 1. Absolutely loved it. A bit of a kind of a cliffhanger ending there. Everyone's like, "What? we can't finish there. What are you talking about?"
And then Knox will
ended
twist
it.
you in knots.
Yeah.
He'll twist you in friggin' knots. I love him. I mean, what he does to them, I watch their mouths drop, and it's just like, I believe it, it's Knox. And he does. He pulls out the meanness sometimes, and it's like, oh God, here we go.
Yeah, which is really, really fun because it's like behind the cameras, he's like the sweetest guy. It's like ridiculous. And he always he makes sure that everybody's okay with everything, like multiple follow-ups during the week before we go on camera, during the break, and then afterwards for debriefing. So
That was awesome.
But
can you tease anything that's coming up from Hunters Entertainment for the new year? What we got coming? What can we look forward to?
There's going to be we're going to have physical cons as well as digital this upcoming year, so looking forward to doing that. We have a number of fan favorites coming out with supplements this upcoming year, so and some other games that people have wanted sequels of. There will be talk about that as well.
Cool. Lots of teasing. Lots of teasing. How's Ragnarok coming along?
It's coming along really well. We just did an update about it with the process of where we are and what it is with the printers situation right now, because that's the real big thing. That's the thing that kind of knocked the stuffing out of not just us, but like many other companies. Yeah, it's everything. I mean, everybody saw how the ships are being held up like everywhere, like around the world. Well, that affected everything, and especially smaller companies. It's just shipping has skyrocketed. Printing is ridiculously backed up because overseas it's just not fiscally feasible anymore. So you have to look in the US, and then those lists are just filled up. So I mean, it's an interesting time right now.
We're in the electronic side, and you guys are probably seeing this too. Is cardboard is scarce. Getting cardboard to get boxes and everything else. Yeah. Wow. There's shortages right now. I mean,
we ran into that with Norse too for shipping our stuff.
It's insane.
I mean, because you mentioned that the printing and the shipping, and I'm gonna focus again on Eric to be really jealous because he managed to get the Pathfinder Character Chronicles, and we're still waiting for those here in the UK. So again, really jealous. And here's an interesting.
One of like 3 people.
Exactly. I'm.
And another one also has the name Eric, so I think it was a fuck up. I don't know what happened.
It was someone else. Was it me? It was Dave Creswell. Yeah.
It's been hard. Like even doing all the stuff I do for TPK Games as an art director, trying to get printing done right now is just a nightmare. Like they're buying paper from smaller printers, shipping them to larger printers so they can use that paper to print. So now you're just doubling the time frame that you're waiting anyway. So really doesn't help that much. Thank you, but no thank you.
Well, I think I got really lucky this year with printing actually, because I just got 2,000 player screens.
I'll trade you a Pathfinder book for printing.
Oh, that's like I'm still waiting on the Wild Beyond the Witchlight, and I am so anticipating that from Beatles and Grimms, and I'm like,
I'm so jealous of any of you that have got those because like
I love
exchange rate plus shipping to Australia,
a lot of money.
Yeah. You're better off picking it up at a show if you can.
It's a couple $100, but it's worth it. I mean, I enjoy the stuff.
I mean, flying to America to go to a show.
Yeah.
At the moment. I mean, with work, I'll probably be there next year if travel is safe, but it's expensive as hell, and right now travel is not safe.
Yeah, no.
We mentioned, so there's a couple of things with Eric there is, I mentioned the Pathfinder Character Chronicles. These are the Beal and Grimm's editions, and if you flip to the back, there is a credit section, acknowledgements, and Eric is listed in there. His name is in the book as an official playtester, right after mine.
Dave, so I don't know how it works over the pond, but that's how the alphabet functions.
Well, I should say you're after Steve's name then. So me and Steve worked on the Character Chronicles, and so did Eric, and they are phenomenal books. Go check them out. When you get them, if you're watching this, whenever you're watching this will go out on YouTube at some point.
This thing right
gorgeous.
here.
Yeah.
So this double-sided thing in the back, that's the dry erase. It's a weapon.
I love it.
It's so ridiculous. I opened this up when I was interviewing. I was like, so I got to ask you, did you ask prisoners what they want to make a knife out of, and then you made this? Like, what is this? It is ridiculous, and there's a bunch of space in the back to put other things in here. But this thing, and every class is different too, which is perfect. They're not all the same.
It's going to be exciting.
But I'm excited for the PDFs a lot because I travel all the time. I cannot wait for the form-fill PDFs that come out. Cannot wait.
Just wondering, does the Rogues one have like a dotted cut-out knife, and you just literally cut along the edges and instant shift?
Shit, that would have been hilarious. No, but there is something that I promised I wouldn't talk about that is in the journal section of the Rogue one that is amazing. And I am
now you got me waiting for it because I want my Rogue. I do. That's my class.
Yep.
I'm
making
my
class too. So good.
I can't wait till they get to the expanded stuff though, because I want the Gunslinger, the Inventor, so many.
I want a Summoner.
Oh yeah,
that'd be super cool.
Yeah, that's some nice stuff there. So,
did anyone put their eggnog on screen? This is what it looks like for the person who did not.
Oh, I did when we first did it, and then I demolished my eggnog. I had to go switch to wine because I already drank it all.
Being cruel, Eric. You're being cruel.
Homemade. This though, if you can find this, this is one of my favorite cognacs right now.
Yeah,
Like 30 bucks.
I looked it up. They do not have it at the Vin Monopoly.
Oh my god.
Pretty sure if it's a
Villian,
$30 bottle of cognac, it's
Villon?
actually just brandy.
No, it says cognac, not brandy. It's from France.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's from the
Pretty sure it's brandy.
It says from France.
Yeah.
From a sex shop in France.
Listen, if it's from a sex shop, you can call it Crisco. It doesn't matter. You call it whatever you want.
Look, everything is a lubricant, okay? Crisco, sex shop lubricant,
really hard.
alcohol.
We definitely need the after.
Everything's a lubricant, not a coward.
No, please.
It's a lubricant if you're brave
Even
enough.
Christmas pudding.
Do not use eggnog.
Michael, I literally just said that. Everything is a lubricant if you're not a coward. You joke stealer.
I know, I was with you. I was like, what's the level of cowardice? Is it like...
It's a sliding metric. It's a sliding metric on how brave you are inch by inch, depending on like the ruler that you're using. Sorry,
I have a dog visiting.
I didn't sleep very well last night. I'm only on 1 cup of coffee. So here's the funny thing. I was a little late because I had to go test drive a car, and while I was there, the guy's like, "Hey, can I sell you some guns?" And I'm like, "Only in America." God damn it!
Only America.
America.
Did you have him in the boot of his car?
Blinders up behind you to cover your Crisco clutch.
Yeah, and I was like, "Well, I'm so glad you have guns because I have all this Crisco I have to unload."
Maybe
I don't need his Oregon Trail disc. I'll trade you some Crisco. You give me some buckshot. We'll go hunting for food.
Perfect.
Oh,
The barter system. Bring back the barter system.
Exactly. Like you can't die of dysentery if you have enough Crisco. Everything comes out.
Is that the only card testing that
You're
we
all
do
like
a drive?
Windexes.
No. You can only die of dysentery if you're in Oregon, though. So wherever you are,
True.
you're fine as long as you're not up here.
Great.
So what's it called in the West Coast? Because we're in Southern California. Is it what is it?
No. I was making an Oregon Trail joke.
No. Now I'm just workshopping because I love the idea that it's dysentery in Ohio, but in California it's it's drinking the water. I don't know.
Now you're giving me
It's going
hell,
across the
PJ,
border
for
to
being in
Tijuana
Ohio.
and drinking the
I don't
water.
want to come visit us now.
I'm the lone Buckeye in the room, and I'm getting hell on this one.
No, I'm Ohio. I'm here with you.
I'm originally
Hey, Josh, that's great. All
I'm not
right.
even talking to Ohio right now. Not even okay.
I believe its street name is Malevolent Diarrhea. So there's that.
Malevolent Diarrhea. I love that it has a street name.
That would be an amazing spell.
Is that a condition?
A curse.
Cast malevolent
Be a
diarrhea on
curse.
somebody.
It's only dysentery is from the Oregon area of the state.
So,
Otherwise, it's just tickling
would that be
diarrhea.
primal magic,
Yes.
or would that be occult magic? What
And-
would malevolent diarrhea be?
Players that are watching this are writing down. Okay, ask Rick about spell malevolent diarrhea.
Ask Rick or
Yes. No, it's gonna be ask Rick.
Let's homebrew a spell.
Hey,
It's not
can we do
hard.
that? No.
Oh man. Also, I apologize for the gratuity of my comments. I don't know. This is PG-13 or R, and I need to check in.
Sweetheart, you missed the boat.
We went from G to over the top.
As soon as Dave turned my camera on, all G-rated went out the fucking.
It's gone. Just gone.
That is not allowed.
Let's stick with PJ and Michael there. What you got planned for Nat 20 Productions next year? What can we promote? What can we tease?
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, that's a big question. So, a few days ago we had our season 1 finale.
Yeah.
Finished the big story arc there. So in season 2, we're going to have a one-shot that was promised a while ago called The Merry Wives of Woodward, which is one of our characters in the show. It's going to be a one-shot co-GM'd by myself and the player who normally plays the character.
Ian.
Yep. And Ian and I are going to switch off who's the GM and who's playing the big bad guy. So it's going to be kind of a wonderful fustercluck. And season 2 is going to be focusing on a very different part of the world and growing the story. It's going to be an awesome thing. And I don't want to give any details yet, but we're going to be launching a whole new show to our weekly schedule sometime in 2022. And we're going to be partners with another Pathfinder verse podcaster. So I hope you guys like that too. I'm really excited for it. It'll be happening Monday nights, starting around the end of January. So hopefully you guys like it.
Cool. Looking forward to it. Is it also going to go on to, I'm assuming it's going to go onto YouTube so we can catch up?
Yeah, so it's actually kind of exciting because this is we're working with a group called Goblets and Gays, and they mostly do awesome humans, love them all, and they mostly do stuff on podcasts. So not only are we going to put the video up on our YouTube at National Prods, but this is also going to be our first foray, our first journey into podcast audio ourselves. So there's also going to be that too. Yeah,
cool.
It's gonna be fun.
Very nice.
Looking forward to it. I see that we've got Gallant Goblin is tuning in and watching us. Theo, if you can hear me, I've just emailed you some details. If Steve hasn't already got them to you, you just need to follow the link, and then you'll be able to get in. That's cool. And Michael, you got your Spider-Man top on. Have you seen it yet?
Not yet.
I saw it yesterday.
No,
I want to go see it tonight after the stream. Help me peer pressure my partner into going to see it tonight.
Go see it. It's literally amazing. It is.
Yeah.
I want to see it so bad.
I need to see the boys.
Yeah.
They postponed it here for release until mid-January.
Really?
That is cool.
Here. You're going to have to avoid the internet for a
We
month.
basically got locked down again.
Yeah.
So
I heard that it's honestly, I have not heard a bad review yet.
No,
I've heard everything about it is like just amazing.
It is,
and you have to see it.
Every minute, every second is just packed with information. Especially if you're a Spider-Man fan, Marvel fan, you are going to love it. There is just so much into every scene. Yeah, I loved it.
My little brother is actually a Spider-Man impersonator. He dresses up as Spider-Man. That's because he looks like Miles Morales.
Nice.
Nice.
29 of Miles.
Can he do a flip?
Speaking of that, I can't wait for that to come out.
I know.
Next fall.
That's going to be... My daughter loves it. She's like, she loved the first one and watched it, so we can't wait for number 2.
It is the best, not just Spider-Man movie, it is the best superhero movie.
Yeah.
It's a perfect
to have come out in a long time.
Well made.
My daughter calls it Tio's movie. I want to see the Tio movie. Okay.
I want to know. I want to see how it stacks up against Shang-Chi, because that
was a heck of a movie. I love that movie.
I really like Shang-Chi.
That was so over the top good.
Up the game or what?
I went in not knowing anything about Shang-Chi with that, and it just so amazing.
Hey, there's a whole group of them.
The whole gang.
Hi, Theo.
Hello.
So Theo and
Thanks for letting us.
Gallant Goblins now.
We brought in the whole Goblin family today. We have Alex and Benji and Stuart and Jack. We were just playing Troubles in Notari, filming our next episode, and decided to crash your party.
Very cool.
Nice.
Cool.
We're so glad to have you.
Hey guys.
Thank you. It's nice to see you all. How's the party going?
It's going somewhere, as usual. These things degrade very quickly with alcohol and time zones and...
The funny thing is I haven't had a drop of alcohol.
Who brought the drinks tonight?
It's great to put a face to the names of the Gallant Goblin, because I was just talking to Theo the other day on Twitter about some stuff, and it's nice to see everyone.
Yeah, Sean sent me some amazing stuff that he's been working on. His nice GM screen for folks who are not neurotypical, that will help people who. And Alex is a teacher of folks with autism, so
it's good to have some organizational help with all.
Yeah, some amazing stuff.
That's awesome.
Speaking of which.
Cool. There it is.
The new one.
Oh, there we go.
It's a really nice one.
Very nice.
I feel like you talked about that.
Still have mine on my desk.
We were all here.
Wow.
Yeah, that was the version 1.0 that I had out last time. And this is the one that I just did on Kickstarter in September.
Yeah,
so this is the 2.0, which is just few quality of life improvements.
Sweet.
But
That's how small it is. It's a good travel size.
It is.
Yeah, it's made for players instead of DMs, so it's got to be small.
Smart.
Oh, interesting. I like
Yeah,
that.
and I keep this on my desk, so every time that I'm playing, I can just look at this and be like, okay, what am I doing next? Instead of
Yeah.
having like book in front of me.
Not gonna lie.
I can't wait to get the real one.
Yeah, they hit Sydney yesterday, so they should be with me within a week, and then I've just got to wait for Glowcraft to
Yay.
finish making the laser cut ones. And once I get those from Glowcraft, I can send everything out. The dice are here.
I saw the picture of the dice.
That's awesome.
That giant box of dice with
Oh wow.
yes.
Oh my god.
I love that.
What is that?
Wow.
That's a
Nice.
candy jar.
My custom.
That is a candy jar, yes.
We just got all of our custom ones in. That's awesome.
Brian on the
That's
20.
cool.
Brian's on the
awesome.
1.
Ah!
So if you
Brian's
see
on the one.
Brian, you know you're in trouble.
That is amazing.
So Theo's other goblins. How are you liking the troubles in Ontario so far?
It's been fun. We're
You
having
like
a
it?
good time. Yeah.
We're wrapping up the very first mission in there. We're getting ready to go into the second one pretty soon. They met an undead and had an adventure with that one. I don't want to spoil anything for folks who haven't played it yet, but that was an interesting encounter, I think.
Yeah. No, it's fun.
Especially how we played it.
Yeah.
Theo, where's Grady?
I think Grady is downstairs. We're trying to. So I'm going to go ahead and plug something. I just got here. I'm going to go ahead and plug something. Grady and I are going to be playing in a Jasper's Game Day event on New Year's Eve.
Nice.
Cool.
And so, for whatever reason, the bidding on the seats at our table closed like tomorrow, and so we are desperately trying to rush and get our little Christmas gift guide video out because that's going to have a plug for that in it. But you can come play with me and Grady, and then we're also joined by Ann Richmond, who is on the Glass Cannon podcast and has her own other streams that she's doing. We have the founder of Q Times, Jake Kyle, who's going to be at our table, and Haley Bell, who does the our RPG Party of Two stream. And you can come and donate money to charity to help prevent suicides and ways to raise suicide awareness and play with us. And so we're trying to get that out. So yeah, come bid on that for Jasper's Game Day. It'd be a lot of fun.
Jaspers is amazing.
Awesome.
We love Jaspers.
A few of us now have done some
It's
various things
fantastic.
on Jaspers or with Jaspers now. It's always good.
So much fun.
Yeah, so we're looking forward to that. We're just trying to get the word out there so people can come bid on us because
Cool.
it's a great
If you
cause,
can,
so.
stick the link in live chat, and then Steve will get that copied out to everyone.
We'll
and
do that.
Something I'm going to quickly do, if everyone just quickly looks at their Twitch feed, because we had this, I haven't used this, well, I have used this before, but I haven't used it in a while. And it's just to, this is a sincere video to Steve.
Steve, my best friend and trusted colleague.
I'm not watching the stream.
Can I count on
Was it
your
froze
help?
and I turned it off? I'm not watching an advert.
You called him what?
I knew I could.
So there we go. That was for Steve.
Right, I'm now going to be 30 seconds behind. I'm going to watch this.
Yeah, there you go.
It's just
you've seen it
finished.
before.
I didn't see it.
You have to get it on the rerun.
Okay.
That's all good.
What is this?
Oh Lord.
But hey, there you go.
Steve.
All right, I have to head out. I gotta go
Cheers,
try
Ryan.
to see if I can get.
Always a
killed
pleasure to
by
see you again.
Kildestrad.
Nice to see you, friend.
Nice to meet you.
Have a wonderful holiday.
If anyone wants to play any,
Crisco.
if anyone wants to play any games this year, please reach out to me on Twitter, Instagram, whatever, and let's
Check
try
your
to do
DMs.
do some stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I get the notification and I clear it because I'm always at work, and then it never reminds me that I have messages in there. It
I wonder
drives me
before you
nuts.
leave.
I wonder if we
Before
can
you
have a streamer's
look like this.
YouTube game, but not stream it. This is like the Joe Magnolio of streamers. We have our own private game, completely offline, and people can talk about this.
Well, Dave, you and Marissa are playing that game tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
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 That's Theo's game.
We don't stream that.
We already do a private game.
That's where we
Which
can
is,
always
which
do
is
the
another
stuff
thing, thanks to the Badger family, is Dave was just like, oh, hey, we need another person. Marissa, you want to make new friends?
We're having a ball, too. Like, the session tomorrow is going to be off the wall. I cannot wait.
All right, I'll see you guys later.
Cheers, Ryan. Take care.
It's cool, Make more cool stuff. I'll buy it.
Oh, we've just got a nice tidy layout, and we've got another one. Here comes Ralph. You got some backup now, Clint.
Yeah.
Or maybe you have to
Don't
just
tell
stop talking about the sex toys.
Don't tell the boss I'm drinking, okay?
Yeah. I think we double down.
Yeah. When in doubt, always double down. Always go down.
Hi, Ralph. How you doing?
Never up.
I didn't mean that this time. I didn't mean that.
Sure.
I mean, considering how we're talking,
it.
yeah, but
Clip it.
God damn you. Every time I do something dumb like that, my words are always, they always clip it.
Well, that's so.
Blackmail.
Baron,
We need
blackmail.
Are
Are you
lucky
on
at the
clipping
moment because
duty?
Nick usually does the clipping and he's on the stream, so
I can clip. No,
But you can actually clip on a rerun, so you know.
No, but it's not as much fun as getting those live ones and grabbing it by the cojones.
Yeah.
True. That is true.
So
Please don't ruin my language anymore.
Please don't ruin my language.
Please don't. No.
So Ralph,
I get to hear it so rarely.
Ralph is also in Australia. How you doing, Ralph?
I'm doing very well, thank you. Merry
Cool.
Christmas to everybody.
And to you.
Merry
We're
Christmas.
There, go and have a drink. Cheers.
Yep.
Out again.
I'm already
Have a
3
tea.
in. What do you mean have another drink?
Yep. Have another drink. How's things? How's things over at Ardent? We've been talking to Clint, but it deteriorated pretty quickly.
Good.
You're welcome.
Because it's a Christmas party and you should be talking work. No, it's going very well. We're so for anybody who doesn't know, we're Audacious and we've got a mobile app called Ardent Roleplay. That's a augmented reality app for tabletop role-playing games. So replacing your physical minis and all the scenery and all those things that you can't afford. Or adding to your existing minis and scenery and to make it more vibrant with augmented reality, which is really awesome. And we made that a few years ago, and then we realized once we, sort of as a proof of concept in-house, then we realized once we can do that, we can actually go a step better, which is that we can show every player what their character would see, which is different to what other characters would see because, the rogue sees the traps because they've got a high proficiency and nobody else should see them. And try doing that with physical minis. Just look at it from this angle. Not that, no, nobody look from that angle, just from this angle. Which is really awesome. So the last 2 years have been a little bit difficult because there's obviously not been as many people sort of face-to-face playing, but we've also done some things to support online play. We've got a really awesome feature for streamers to show the 3D models to the spectators, the audience, so they can feel as if they've got a seat at the table, even though they're not there, which is really cool. So if anybody's streaming and wants to try adding something a bit new to it, that's, reach out to us. And 2020, what is it? Whatever's coming up next, 2020 next.
Time is moving weirdly. We're kind of diagonal.
Yeah.
I don't know what this
What are
is.
you talking about? It's still April of 2020.
Yeah, exactly.
Aren't they calling it 2020 The Revenge?
Oh no!
To the
don't.
20 inning.
Strikes back.
We have a. I'm German. I'm Bavarian originally, and we have the saying of like, don't paint the devil on the wall. It's like don't put that out there because
yeah.
Don't speak that evil into being.
That's the one. That's great, and lots of fun things happening.
Cool, great stuff. Now we also hope to be doing something with like Band of Badgers. Hope to be doing something with Clint as well. We got Clint is going to be guest playing on one of our new games, and what can I say? Can I? Yeah, let's put something up.
It's just us here, Dave. Tell us everything.
Finally talk about the stuff that we're all doing? Is that what's going on?
Yeah.
One of the games that we're going to be doing in the
drop
new year with Band of Badgers is so we've taken a break from doing campaigns for a little while because I just did the 10-month campaign. Then we were doing miniature painting and interviews and all kinds of things. But we will be doing one of the 5 new campaigns that we are starting in January, February, is going to be Scarlet Citadel. So Scarlet Citadel is from Cobalt Press. Clint is going to be one of our regular players on that as well. We've also got Josh Maguire in the top left corner there. Is going to be joining us, along with Steve as well. So we've got a few other people. We're not going to mention them just yet, but we've got a few other people. And this campaign will probably go on for around I don't know. I think 6, maybe more episodes. But we're going to have a guest player spots as well. So this is, if you don't know Scarlet Citadel, I'll grab the book. It's Cobalt Press. It's 5e. It's a skinny book. It is a dungeon crawl. That's all it is.
That works amazing.
Love it.
And you know, fun fact on that, I'm the voiceover for when they were doing promos for that.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's
awesome. That is really awesome.
I didn't know that. Wow. Okay. This is weird. This is how it all interconnects, you see. This is how the TTRPG.
A very small industry.
Yeah. I didn't know that.
So
wow.
I think that's a way of that's the wedge to get in to say I want to be on a guest spot, right? That's not want. I think they needs to be in.
I would say
fun.
no. They need to have you there. Oh my gosh!
Absolutely.
Yeah, you've kind of just put yourself in it now, Markia. Do you want to be the
Make it so.
That's it. We'll talk after the stream at some point, and then we'll get you booked in as a guest player, and you just turn up and kill everyone, and that'd be fine.
I'm
down for being
I love to offer it like that. It'd be just like the campaign that we did before.
Yeah.
But I guess I didn't kill anybody, but I killed helped kill that giant snow giant.
That big old thing. Yeah.
My husband.
That can happen more easier than you think. I've killed Eric several times.
Yes.
Yeah, we have to.
I hope we're talking about D&D still.
What made you decide to do a dungeon, Dave?
Say again?
What made you decide to do a dungeon?
Mainly talking to Cobalt Press, and they sent me a bunch of books, and I was reading them all. And the first one, so we're doing 2 things with Cobalt Press. We're doing Scarlet Citadel, because I loved the book. It was a previous Kickstarter for them. Really, really good fun. There are things in there which are slightly different. This is not, a typical. This isn't Mad Mage or anything like that. This is not D&D as such, but this is really, really cool. There's a lot of stuff on here, and I wanted to kind of get that with players and do something nice and different. The other thing we're doing with Cobalt Press, we haven't confirmed all the details yet, is that we are going to be doing a monthly stream on their channel.
Okay.
Which is going to be something kind of original that we're putting together. Me and Steve are working on that. Connected to their creature codex.
Ooh.
So, and that will have guest players as well. So, Eric, you just signed up for that one.
The guest players be the creatures themselves?
Yes.
Oh, I'm on board for that.
Well, that's
awesome.
And there was a really good tagline, and I can't remember what it is.
Yeah, we can't. We need to work on that one. But yeah,
I want something
sadly, there's no beholders.
No. I just got done playing a beholder character for Candle Keep, working for the Harpers. I played a beholder, which was super entertaining.
It should be a lot of fun. And what we might try and do is do like a scoreboard. So the guest who comes on will go against other guests as well. So we'll have regular players playing the heroes. The guest will be the monster, and then we'll hook that up.
What do I win if I make it through everything?
Crisco.
There you go. A lifetime
monthly
supply.
subscription.
Yeah.
Only the bacon flavor, please. Only the bacon.
The bacon flavored Crisco. That's the good right there.
Yeah.
Bacon flavored Crisco and some sweet potatoes of unspecified variety.
And a hearty handshake.
As long as they're not caramel flavored, covered in gravy.
Caramel potatoes.
Who let her in here? Who let her in here?
Seriously, like I love sweet potato pie, but some of the things that you guys dip in caramel and butter and just what?
Like what?
Like we don't do that. That is a myth. Hi, Megan.
No.
Megan.
What? Hi, Megan.
Hi, Megan.
Hi, Megan.
Hi.
Hello,
Megan. I've been challenged about caramel and butter, and I would like to know more.
Oh, I can't remember specifics right now. I just see so many of my US friends being all like, yeah, here's this candy covered thing that we're having for our barbecue this weekend. And I'm just like, what in the world?
You know what? Let's deep fry it and then drizzle it with caramel.
Yeah. Oh, God.
You can't go wrong.
Yeah.
Deep fried everything.
Yes.
Okay, but candied bacon.
Candied bacon.
Candied bacon actually is good.
Yeah.
That is actually really
I'm not
good.
against candied bacon. I'm not going to lie.
But can we fry it? Can we fry the candy bacon?
Yes.
One big holiday I miss in Australia is Thanksgiving. I mean, I just loved, like, I lived in the US for 7 years, and Thanksgiving, like, every year was just amazing. I loved it.
Dave, you really need to make this a potluck next year.
Yes, we'll do.
Yeah, but see, you need to come, Clint, and go out to the fairs, because the fairs in America, when you get out to them, they are.
I was just talking to my husband about this on the way to Bergen today. That he'd never been to a state fair. We were talking about things.
No, you got to.
And I'm like, you don't understand.
Michigan State Fair.
They will fry things that you don't think should be fried, and it will be amazing.
Yeah,
that was Texas, PJ.
Deep fried Oreos.
I had so many different things at the Texas State Fair. Oh my God! And the things when I had the deep fried mac and cheese, that was like thumbs up.
I did get fried watermelon.
What?
I would try that.
Actually, refreshing.
Somehow, the question is, how do you deep fry it with water in the watermelon and not have that thing go off on you?
They put it in a batter first.
It's just like deep fried ice cream.
Like tempura. Exactly like tempura.
Because I'd be worried that thing would backfire on me big time.
Somehow, she's really good.
Guys in America.
Deep fried beer.
You guys have that?
How is that?
I've heard about this.
They
but
put
how does
it
work?
in like a ravioli.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and then they deep fry the
I
ravioli.
live in Milwaukee.
I
It's basically like fries here.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, why don't they just do they have like beer battered cheese and stuff that you just pour over fries?
I've had it differently. I've had it where they put it in like a mixture of like the corn dog part.
Yeah.
The corn part of the corn dog. Deep fry that and just eat it like that.
That'd be good.
Like a fritter.
They do that for deep fried Coca-Cola.
Right, I'm gonna have to shoot, guys.
I remember
because
that.
I've got
Right.
child issues.
I'm gonna have to pop off too. So
take care.
I will. Have a happy rest of your holiday season, y'all.
Cheers,
Nice seeing you.
Bye.
Speak soon.
Joe.
Happy holidays.
Megan, are you gonna give us a Christmas short? Are we gonna get a Christmas short from Rogan
Me?
Entertainment? Yeah.
Oh wow. I mean, not that I have planned.
That doesn't mean anything. You're very secretive. It could be there. That's not true.
So Megan, you kind of joined just as we seem to be kind of revolving around either sex or recipes of cooking of some description.
Or a combination of the two.
Food or
It's not my
sex,
fault.
whatever you
It's
want.
not my fault, Megan.
It's mine.
I think it is your
mine.
fault. I would believe that.
How's things
I
over at?
apologize for the Crisco. So
Apologize for nothing.
Never.
How's things with the new business?
If it's good, I mean, honestly, at this time of year, I've kind of given myself a bit of a break to just finish up the holidays and then really dive deep a little bit more in the new year. But it's good. I don't know if you saw, but I put out a new thing called Adventure Bones.
Yeah.
Which is me giving myself the opportunity to do more performances because I thought that would be fun. And I thought, hey, why not see if anybody else is interested in this? So
audio guided hooks, right?
So basically what it is, it's a series of voiceovers. So like the first one is diary entries. There are 4 diary entries. You have the audio for it and you also have it as a handout. And basically it's a little loose ended. So I have some suggestions on what your story could be, but the purpose of it is that you can take these little pieces, these little seeds, and create your own story around them. So that is what the first one is. So I'm talking about various different things, but I don't name things quite as directly so that you can kind of create your own story, and you could use them multiple times if you wanted to.
Very cool.
Systemless as well.
Say that again.
Systemless as well, right?
Yep. It's system agnostic. The first one is modern, kind of horror, but could probably also be. I know.
Modern horror. I can't
Avengers?
imagine you using horror.
So
she just played a kid on my stream and grenaded our Wednesday group. So everything is going to hell in a handbasket now.
Twice. I got to do grenades twice. It was great.
Twice.
Wow.
Amazing.
People get on my case for the sick shit I do for Halloween. Come on, we're role players.
Did you sing carols while you were doing it?
No, she rolled like 6 stealth and hidden. The aliens couldn't see her. The fugitive couldn't see her.
I was basically invisible.
Nonsense.
Nice.
Hey, I just got some good dice rolls. So
I showed up and told Wednesday, because Wednesday the audience plays the replicant on the run in Blade Runner, and I show up and I was like, so I need you to give me an observation roll because a grenade just fell out of the ceiling. I'm like, what? Like, yeah. And 2 of the guys are dead. They had the smart guns, and it's under your legs. And they're like, are you kidding? I'm like, and you just lied to them and said that you were hunting replicants, and you are one, so you just don't die. And they went to 0, which means they got the broken condition and almost died and then fled. Whole thing. Plus a fuck.
Wow.
Train wreck.
One 12-year-old kid. That's all it takes.
You can blame Wednesday.
Bravo.
Oh
it's
boy,
super fun. Some of the people are in chat that play on the Wednesday games, so yeah, it's all her fault.
Hi, it's me.
Hi,
I did that.
I did that.
And Megan, I wish I could have seen more of your show. It was conflicting with one of the other ones I was watching. Oh my God, such a good show and so original. I mean,
thank you.
Again,
I appreciate
love the topic, love the characters, love the players. So much fun and something really different. I mean, from a lot of what I've watched, it was very different, and I love the premise of it. So,
I really appreciate that. Thank you.
I just don't know it's a biography pick.
I'll never tell. No. I appreciate it. It was fun. We're doing a lot of pre-production for the next season. So
Cyberpunk, which I'm pumped for. I'm crashing your set. Adam and Diana are helping me. By the way.
Crashing the set. Yeah, I heard that's what you're gonna do.
They're gonna help me crash the set. They said.
I'll just plan to give them 2 different shoot days. So they don't know which one is the actual shoot day, and they have to show up twice.
All I know is it's all got to be in the same week because people are flying in. So
that's true. Harder to hide.
I'll bring Danny
Make
too.
that
We'll just sit
stealth
outside
roll.
with puppets in the window.
Oh no, that sounds awful. With a grenade, if you make that stuff.
With a grenade. Thank you. Why is my ceiling bowing?
So
I'm excited you're doing that, and I'm curious to see what the third one's going to be because you're doing 3 seasons, right?
Yes, technically we're doing 4 is what has been committed to, at least originally. So we'll see. But yeah, 4 because you've got the first season, so it's sort of like Marvel in the sense that how am I trying to put this, in the sense that we're going to have 3 different teams who are going to somehow come together. That is fun. So how they're going to come together, well, there will be a lot that is clearer by the end of the second season, let me put it that way. Or maybe it won't be, who knows, it's an RPG.
You just have to see how it plays out.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
We've also just let in Justin from Ultimate Games Master. Justin, if you can hear me, turn your camera on.
And unmute yourself.
And yeah.
So join us
Again, another person showed up and went, what did I walk into?
Yeah.
Walked into Crisco. Lots and lots of Crisco.
I warned everyone.
Right on in.
I warned
Right on
everyone that it just turned into a bit of a weird thing. You can't get 20 people onto a Zoom call without it going a bit crazy. But,
what do you mean turned into, Dave?
We're a happy little gaming dumpster fire, so what more could you ask for, you know?
True. Very, very true.
That's all the fun. That's why.
I was trying to call Drew while he's on his honeymoon on FaceTime just to put him on screen and not tell him.
I hate to be rude. I have to go. I have to do some errands really quickly. But it was awesome seeing you all, and I hope I get to see you all in 2022. All of you. Like, this is such an awesome community. I love you.
Bye, BJ.
Bye, Megan.
Bye.
Fun
It's
to
been a while since I've
we
seen
love
you.
man. Yes,
Yeah.
it has been. Let's hang out. I'm still in LA. I was gonna say I met Megan and their partner, their spouse, husband, doing birthday shows for kids as superheroes. Were you Wonder Woman?
Oh yeah, I was Wonder Woman and all kinds of things.
Yeah, and I was Batman, and I was the worst Batman ever.
That seems right.
Yeah.
I don't think we ever did a party. Did we ever do a party?
Well, there's that one that happened at the studio live. Were you there for that? There was a lot of us there. I don't know.
I can't remember anymore.
It's been forever. And that's how I met you and Adam and Diana. And it was such a fun, like, small world thing seeing you guys again.
Yeah, it's so crazy.
Absolutely. It's a small world. Anyway, I love you all. I gotta go. Megan, let me know if you ever
Take
want to
care,
hang out.
PJ. Have a great holiday.
Cheers, PJ.
Be safe.
Don't
Love you all.
forget-
See you on Tuesday.
Don't forget the Crisco.
Goodbye.
A whole vat of that stuff.
Right.
Bathe in it.
So we're joined. Oh, there he is. There's Justin. He's got his Christmas jumper on as well.
Wow, looking festive.
Look, it's like what's happening in the Big Brother house.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't go to room 2.
In the Big Brother house.
Who's up for eviction?
Is that an escape room?
You mean with the door marked Crisco?
Lots of food.
How you
How's it
doing,
all going?
Justin? It's like a weird thing. Go on.
You good?
Yeah, we're all fine. We're all fine. We're just tuning in, watching everyone sitting there awkwardly. Is everyone sober?
Yeah.
I mean,
that's probably why we've been drinking for a while.
Yeah, this is our D&D game night. So that's Emma.
Hello.
That's Malcolm.
Hello.
That's Andy. That's
Hello.
Stuart.
Hello.
Pete in Germany.
Pete is there. Yeah. Screen to screen.
Oh, wow.
Pete. There we go.
We're all here trying to kill things.
That works. So
Very meta.
How's things with the Ultimate Games Master software?
Good, yeah, really good. We're sort of still plodding on. We're booked up to go to the UKGE again in June.
Nice. Okay. Yeah.
After a year or so's hiatus because of COVID, but yeah, it's all going good.
Okay.
And we're using it tonight like we always do. It's going good.
Cool. Any expansions? Any advancements?
Yeah, there's been a few since you looked at it last. It's hard to explain really without sort of showing you.
Well, now, see, if you're going to plug a new interview, let's book that in. We're happy to do that. That's what we can do that in the new
we
year.
can do
That's
another
great.
one shot.
Yeah.
We can burn the tavern down again.
Everyone does that.
We've got some great augmented reality models for that. Just saying.
Just saying.
So
That's why it wouldn't have worked.
We need to, Steve, if you can put the links in chat so that everyone can see. You got, let's try and let's hook these up. You've got the Ultimate Games Master and Ardent Roleplay. Could they be combined?
Ooh, probably.
Let's see what we can do.
Anything's worth a try. An augmented Ultimate Games Master.
There you go.
Yeah.
That would be wicked.
That is always a possibility.
Yeah. So how many people you've had dropped in tonight then?
I don't know. Over 20.
Quite a few.
I think by the end of the night we'll probably hit over 30. So yeah, we're looking good.
Awesome.
But that's the thing, this is just come in, say hi, tease any kind of new releases? What you got planned for 2022? What you got planned for the first 3 months?
For us, well, it's the big release, our first major release of Ultimate Games Master. That's really it. Really, that is the big plan after sort of three years of work. Should be really good.
For people who
get people using it, and
for people who don't know what UGM is, can you sum it up? Like what's the back of the box?
Basically, it's a complete tool set for GMs with network play with players. You can play online, offline, LAN play on a mountain if you want, play where you like. You can use any virtual tabletop that you've got, along with the tools that we offer for complete encounter building, loot management stuff. It's quite fun with the loot. You got sort of fastest finger first, I guess. Whoever wants to grab the loot.
So that was a really fun part of the game. I mean, when we did the interviews and we kind of play tested it live on screen, this software is amazing. What you've got there is fantastic. It's a lot of fun, and you have these kind of scene segments where it kind of on each person's device that they're using. It works on Kindles. That's how simple this software is. It works on any device that you've got, and it kind of cuts these different scenes together. And it's a proper interactive story where you get to play your part of the game. It is absolutely fantastic. And it doesn't take you away from playing at the table. It's just like kind of using D&D Beyond, but an ultra version. This is more interactive, more involving, and it unites the tables together in some fantastic storytelling. And you can nick other people's treasure. It's great.
Yes.
Just about to go and nick other people's Crisco.
Best part? No.
They just beat some bearded devils. Yeah. So they're about to loot the bodies.
I think you need to introduce a system where you have a pile of gold, like an image of gold, and everyone kind of does like hungry hippos.
As fast as they can.
Tap it on the screen.
So basically, I could steal Steve's and Ben's stuff, and they may never know that I've stolen their loot.
It is fantastic.
I like it. With the loot system, it's quite fun because like Stuart, who plays Hognar, he just cleared a room out on his own. But obviously he's the only one in the room, so he looked in the chest. He's the only one who knows what's in the chest.
Yeah, we don't know.
No one else has a clue.
Nope. Yep.
So you know what's coming up.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, it's fun. It's all good fun.
It's been a real lifesaver during the lockdowns as well. You know, we've been able to play.
Yeah.
That's if we were sat around the table, but in our own homes. You know, I think this year, the last 2 years would have been an awful lot harder without the UGM and Justin and the guys. It's been a lifeline. So yeah, it's been fantastic. Really
good stuff.
Obviously, Pete is he can't come over because he's in Germany.
In fact,
he's gone. He's already hopped on a plane.
He's already off and doing his thing.
Got a plane over here. Yeah.
He's back.
So so it just makes as if he's in the room. We just stick him on a laptop in the corner.
Yeah.
And
it's
as if he's sat here.
It really is. It's like,
he's there.
Yeah. It's just a bit short.
Yeah.
He's
playing a halfling, so it's kind of appropriate actually.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. You're not appropriately sized. Yeah. He's more than the usual scale.
There you go.
He's not very, very far away. No, you don't. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's kind of our plan for the beginning of 2022, and then obviously we're working towards our the expo, which hopefully will be back to normal numbers again. I'm glad we missed it last year because it didn't look very busy at all.
No, I think you did good by also missing out on Dragon Meat.
Yeah,
it wasn't amazing.
What's Dragon Meat?
So Dragon Meat is a UK convention. It's for 1 day only in London, and
So it sounds like an RPer's dating app.
Dragon Meat.
I think that's all it was.
We went there looking for We went there going for Crisco, but we didn't find any.
Oh God.
So,
You're welcome. And with that, guys, I hate to do it, but I got to go DM tonight, which is exciting. My last 2 games today, tomorrow. I got Rhyme tonight, Eberron, and Realms of Dread tomorrow. But I love all you guys. Awesome group. I'm so glad to be a part of this crew right here and all the people. You guys rock and have wonderful holidays, safe holidays, and we'll see everybody in the new year.
Cheers, guys.
Enjoy all the questions from your players.
Give them a Crisco magical item for us. Give them a Crisco.
I might.
That's a grease spell. That's the grease spell.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Grease spell.
All right.
Add bacon.
Bye.
It's the only way they'll want it.
Cheers,
Bye,
Rick.
guys. Cheers.
See you, man.
Make a monster, the coalescing Crisco ooze.
God.
Crisco ooze. I like
Madness,
it. What's
Crisco
in it?
cube.
Leftover pan drippings.
Oh.
It's a Madness Crisco
Or a
cube.
creature.
Partially fried plantains.
You'll find out how much
So,
you want.
Dragon Meet's a convention, is what I'm guessing. That's what we were getting to.
Yeah, it's a convention. You tend to get various publishers, game designers there. I ended up buying a couple of the Warhammer Fantasy starter packs. So I bought some of them. The guys from Free League were there, so we're having our usual kind of catch-ups and chats. But it's next year we'll probably do. Everyone I'm talking to at the moment, everyone's saying that next year we get back is big. You know, open air conventions. It's going to be big. I'm talking to a few people about doing some other things. And if you've been checking out the OBS overlay, our little overlay stuff, what we're kicking off is Eric.
I'd be delayed 10 seconds.
What we're doing
Comedic timing ruined.
is, as of now, we are now what we're calling on the road to Gencon. So that is basically me and Steve are going to come over to Gencon in the States the first week of August.
Are you really?
And we are going to see all of you there. So, Eric, I finally get to buy you a drink.
Birthday.
So here's a little something you need to know about Gen Con.
he's
we
not
come
going
down
with
to
the-
Gen Con from Milwaukee. I bring a rolling bar cart.
That's
and
nice.
I throw parties at the bottom of the Omni and literally just hand out drinks and talk to people in the industry. And it started with Paizo. I blame Bowman.
Doesn't surprise me.
Nope. That motherfucker always wants River West, and I live in Milwaukee, so I bring him out some. I set it in front of him. We open up stuff, and I just make cocktails and drinks and teach beer class while I'm there because I did it.
Nice.
That doesn't.
And it started as one day of doing it, and then it turns into every damn night. So, Dave, don't worry, there will be alcohol there.
So me and Steve are going to come over for the week. But the idea is we're going to do some live stream, live.
Week, stay flying over.
Yeah, we're going to do some live games. We're going to do. If anyone have, it's Norse Foundry, for example. If you've got a booth out there, we'll come and help sort some dice. We're going to be on dealing rooms and stuff, so we'll do it.
Hey, I know. I don't work. So I have one rule: I don't work booths ever. I never work a booth, ever, at Gen Con. Because I'd rather go do stuff. But there will be a Norse Foundry booth there. I just will not be in it.
But yeah, so that's our plan anyway. So that's what we're doing.
That's awesome.
Well, good news, Dave, is that if all goes well, you're going to have to come and stop by the Arkenforge booth.
Cool. Are you going to be there as well?
Nice.
It's a maybe at this point.
Yeah.
It's if everything goes well, yes.
Cool.
Apparently, the plan for the States next year is PAX U, Gen Con, and GaryCon.
I'll be at GaryCon as well. That's in my backyard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know we're already on the exhibitors list for GaryCon. I'm
Nice.
not sure about the other two, and it just depends on travel.
Yeah,
We're
we're paying
If
for.
you need a ride from the airport, let me know. It's on the way.
We're paying for this out of our own pockets, unless we get some sponsorship going. But yeah, so we're there all week. We're gonna be meeting everyone, having some drinks, having some dinners, doing some live games.
You got to go to St. Elmo's for steak.
I can't wait.
If you want to eat steak, go to St. Elmo's. They also have the best shrimp cocktail. They sell more shrimp there than anyone else in the United States. Not even
They have a
fucking
shrimp
around. That is a
cocktail
true
sauce
statement.
that will just light it up. Yeah,
it will
nuts.
clean any problems in your sinuses. It will be gone.
Yeah.
Yes.
We will have to go to St. Elmo's that one night.
Yes, eat in the basement too, because the basement's got the cool wine cellar downstairs. It's
Yeah.
pretty dope.
So Dave, I'm gonna need you to recruit. I'm gonna recruit you for some help. I need you to help me convince PJ to go to Gen Con.
Oh yeah, you just quit unless you go to Gen Con. We're not doing anything else unless we go to Gen Con. If we go, look, here's the thing, right? Straight away, here's what we do. Tell him that if he goes to Gen Con, and you go, and obviously you're going as well, that we'll do a co-pro live game. For like, I don't know how long the sessions are, 2 or 3 hours, like 2 hours I think they are on the day. Let's do it. Band of Badgers, Nat 20, and we'll tell a story. We'll do a one shot. That's one of the days done.
I'll shoot it to PJ. I'll shoot PJ.
There you go.
And also we'll tell him he'll get some Crisco.
Yeah.
You're doing some live games, like stage live games, people watching, those kinds of live games. What you're saying, Dave?
Yep.
Do you want? So let me know. Maybe we'll throw you a bunch of cards for everybody in the audience, and then 3 cards, and then they can all kind of see, minis in their hand while you're playing a game or something.
Yeah, we can do that.
Hey, walk in and see some cards on your seats. And,
if you've ever seen Glass Cannon, they have that kind of big screen behind them when they do the old comedy clubs, don't they? There you go. And then you can have this huge, augmented reality castle, building dragon, whatever. That'd be amazing.
Packs and plug.
So cool.
I want to do Alice's Missing that way, where there's 5 set pieces and with the alley behind, and everyone's sitting in a stool in their own area, and the text is above their area. And I want the audience to interact for it and do Alice's Missing.
That would be awesome. That would be totally awesome.
Yep. There's a few people I'm talking about. We have some person who's looking at doing the set for us right now, which I'm pumped for.
Now I'm wondering, do I get to go with work or do I got to take vacation time?
Try work first. Can you get paid to go first?
Can you get work?
Do you know how funny it would be to show up on vacation though, and then all Paizo's like, "Are you working?" You're like, "Nah, gee, I took vacation."
It's my birthday, so I'm not gonna work. Like, no, that's like my birthday weekend. So I feel like I should just take the vacation now and just go party the whole weekend.
You should absolutely do that.
Never work your birthday.
I haven't taken a vacation yet since I started. Oh, I shouldn't admit that out loud. I haven't taken a vacation yet since I started at Paizo and I got yelled at the other day.
Use
your vacation hours.
Well, there you go.
I'll let you to take your vacation.
Email the boss now. Hi, I've decided when my vacation will be.
Hey, it's the busiest weekend of the year for us, so I'm just going to take that day off. That whole week off. Whoops.
So I assume you're going to be there.
They did tell you to take your vacation hours.
Yeah.
True. So
they insisted.
You're planning ahead. Yep.
Big brain move.
So,
Megan, when was the last time you were at
Steve,
Gen
and
Con?
Marissa?
Last time I was at
exciting news for you three, actually.
As of yesterday,
2019,
I am officially working on the Pathfinder player screen.
Nice.
I was talking with Aaron yesterday just to confirm a couple of bits and bobs to make sure I'm allowed to use them. But I've started selecting which content is going in the screen. I've sent Dave a message, Steve, with a doc of that content for you guys to have a look at and tell me if I've put anything stupid that doesn't need to be in there.
I haven't. I've got the doc. I haven't looked at it yet because I've been sorting all this out.
I imagine. I'm just going to drop this in your inbox and you can look at it whenever you're ready.
Yeah,
it's just I'm taking holiday time as of next Wednesday, so I'm going to try to bash out a first draft. So
cool.
I'm really excited to get that out.
Though we did just talk over Megan, so whoops.
Oops.
Yeah.
2019, so
no, it's all
pre-corona.
Yeah.
The before times.
Are you thinking about doing it again
this
year?
That's true.
Yeah.
It's
like a new book of history, isn't it?
Before the Corona nation attacked.
Sorry about that, Megan. I'm having a hard time keeping track of who's talking where.
Oh, that's okay. Me too. There's a lot of us on here. It's all good.
Right.
I can make it easier because I actually do have to bounce too. We're trying to finish up one more video to get out this weekend.
Good luck.
It's wonderful seeing all of you again. I'm glad I get to pop in here every year and see you all.
Sure.
Yeah, but we'll see you tomorrow, so.
I will get to see Marissa and Dave tomorrow. The other thing I guess I can just maybe plug before I run.
Yeah, do it.
That's about all I do these days. We do have our Queer Finder magazine coming out in the next week or two. We're making this really nice in-world Pathfinder magazine for Pathfinder Infinite. That's going to have it's an in-world gay magazine that's going to talk about all the kind of hip, cool places to go in Absalom. Talk about some of the winter festivals going on, magic items. We got a whole bunch of people, queer creators in the community who are contributing to this. There's lots of art, lots of articles and items and characters. It should be a lot of fun. So we're trying to. Grady is downstairs, staying up 24 hours a day, trying to finish writing articles and putting it all together. We have our little cover on Twitter, on our Gallant Goblin Twitter account. It looks really cool. So I hope you all enjoy that when we finally get it out.
I hope there's a latest fashion tips section.
We do. Alex was here too a minute ago. She's doing some recipes for us. She's an amazing cook, and so we're gonna have some cool recipes and all sorts of fun stuff.
Yay, recipes!
Cocktails. It's cool. It should be a lot of fun. But, yeah, thank you all for having me. Thank you, Dave. It's great to see you as always.
Thank you,
Steve,
Theo.
everybody.
Cheers, Theo.
Thank you, Theo.
Cheers,
Bye.
Theo. Have a good Christmas.
Oh, Theo, before you go.
Yes, sir.
I got your rainbow kobold mug.
Oh,
Nice.
so cute.
That's super cute.
I like that mug.
I love our
I want that
little
as a scarf.
I require
We're
gonna launch a Kickstarter next year to make plushies out of all of them.
Nice.
That
Amazing.
should be nice.
Oh, Theo, if you can drop me a DM or something, because I do run a men's geek fashion site, and I would love to feature that.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, I'll do that. Do you want to put it in the chat here where to get in touch with you, and I'll grab it from there?
Sure.
Yeah, I'd love to. Otherwise, it's great seeing you all. You'll have a fantastic holiday, okay?
You too.
You too.
Cheers, Theo.
Bye.
Theo.
Take care, Theo.
So where's my partner in crime, Wayne?
Sadly,
He's in the manor.
Wayne couldn't make it. He said he was working for the period of what we're doing, and I did say, look, if we end up going past midnight, when he gets back at 6 p.m. his time, just check in. If we're still streaming, jump in, because unfortunately, last time we did this, Wayne was the last one on.
We were supposed to be doing shots.
He'd been drinking and turned up in a unicorn onesie. He fucked up his face.
I was looking forward to the unicorn onesie this year.
Me too.
Yeah.
I got the brand new. I actually got it right here. The December crate arrived the other day. Is there shot glasses in that December crate? I don't know. There might be. I haven't looked yet. I usually unbox it like literally on the video. So yeah, I haven't even looked yet. We were talking about the horn with the shot glasses, and I ordered one and he ordered one. I think we both got them in. So I was going to bring it up here and just pour random things in it and spin it and grab them, but he's not here.
Poor
Well,
Wayne.
damn it, Wayne.
Oh, Wayne.
Oh, Wayne.
Oh, Wayne.
I will.
need to have a chat to Wayne
given
finally.
that
I think
Wayne's not here. Given that Wayne's not here, we'll let you know that, because he would have announced it. Is that in the next couple of crates, you're going to get some Arden roleplay cards and a whole bunch of stuff that goes with that. So if you're getting the crates, you'll be getting some Arden roleplay loot in there, which was really, really awesome.
Here's a question, Ralph.
Super excited about it. Yeah.
Did you meet Wayne and Dungeon Crate through the Badgers?
We sure did.
More networking.
The relationship.
More networking. See, here it works.
Yeah,
It
no,
works.
absolutely.
Cool.
Yeah, totally. It was Christmas last year.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how it works.
Doesn't feel like a year.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah,
but
right.
it's to the day actually.
Yeah.
Is it?
It's just the same day.
It's the same day.
Same fucking day.
Wow, fantastic.
Because the picture came up with me in the 7 hats.
That does happen.
And it's actually the same day that 4 years ago I moved to Norway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's where Drew is for his honeymoon right now. He's out somewhere over there. Where did he go? Hold
Is he
on.
gone
I'm
to
gonna find
Iceland,
out.
right?
Yeah, Iceland. He's in Iceland.
Iceland.
But
It's a little further away than Norway.
I
Yeah.
can't remember which one he went to. So.
It's next door.
Listen, he talks, and I
Just down the high street next to the pub.
Yeah.
kind of listen.
They have a little more volcano over there.
A little more slightly.
Yeah, I've loved being a part of the Badgers community, Dave. I've met so many cool people as a part of this.
Yes.
So many really cool opportunities to grow. Like, you introduced me to Aaron, who sorted me out with the core rulebook so I could actually make this screen. You introduced me to Bill and the guys at Beetle and Grimm's who sponsored my show, and then I finally got to play D&D with Bill in October, which was amazing.
Just kill him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. I knocked him out in one hit.
Way to go.
Amazing.
I created a Mage Masher drop bear for my adventure. And Bill failed his perception checks while walking directly underneath it.
Ouch.
Fantastic.
Ouch.
Thankfully, the rest of the party rescued him. But he was playing an 80-something-year-old wizard.
A wizened wizard.
Yes, yes.
Very wizened.
He does kids' parties but hates kids.
But yeah, it's just been really cool meeting everyone. Like I just literally only a little while ago finally clicked, because it's the weekend and I don't take my ADHD meds on the weekend. That's Mr. Kapow right there, because I've never seen him on stream, but I chat all the time on Twitter.
Yeah.
So it's nice to finally put a face to the name.
Yeah, that took me a minute before too. I was like, I recognize that name because I haven't been on Twitter for a while, like pretty much since I started my Norwegian class that just takes up all my time. And I was like, I recognize that name. Why do I recognize that name? Holy crap!
Well, see, I heard Dave say "pal," but I didn't see the username, and I was like, I wonder if that's. And I literally just checked. I'm like, okay, yeah, it is.
But that's the thing. It's a great way of networking. You just meet people. So I met Michael and PJ because we did Pathfinder Society. We did the Pathfinder. I invited them to the PaizoCon Europe thing that me and Steve were kind of putting together, and it was kind of PJ and Michael were like, yeah, we'll let's do that. So we kind of mixed up the teams and had different people in. And it was great, but that's what you can do with different streams teams in different countries, and that's how you build this community. Is everyone wants to do more? That's exactly it. Yeah.
No, seriously, I want to play with honestly everybody here. I want to play more with everybody here, and I'm just gonna also say this: I'm planning on finally streaming on my own stream next year, and this is an open invite to everybody here.
Cool.
It was you did like a shout out Friday where there was like 10 of us that ended up in it that we're all like, no, we're all gonna play together. We're gonna do at least a one shot together at some point.
Yeah. Let's do it. Send me a DM. Actually, I've got something coming up in January that I need another player for.
Yeah.
So shoot me a DM.
Really quick.
It's not D&D.
Oh, I love indie games because check this out. This just finally came in the mail.
Whoa!
Nice.
Ooh, pretty.
So anybody want to play any of these?
Yeah.
Love the indies.
There you go.
Did anybody else hear back Lighthearted earlier in the year?
No, I don't have any money. I'm poor. Sorry.
I backed it because one of my friends was an artist on it, and I thought I'd only backed for a digital copy, but I just got an email today saying your print copy is on the way. So okay.
So you mentioned like playing games. I'm gonna promote another stuff we got. So other games we've got coming up, and I've now put the images onto the overlay. So if you're watching on Twitch, you'll be seeing these. The people who are in Zoom probably haven't seen these. But some of the stuff we've got coming up, which has guest player spots.
There's my Nana.
I love you,
we are going to be playing.
So that's where the necklace came from.
Yeah. So we're going to be playing Malevolence. Pathfinder. Now the difference is we've got some players already booked in. Steve is obviously nicked the first seat because he always does. So
would we like to say who's on this yet?
I'm about to say who's on it. Yeah, there you go. It's you, Eric. Sorry, it's you.
I didn't know. I've been quiet along with the other peeps that are involved.
I know.
We didn't know if we were allowed to say anything.
It's you and it's Marissa as well. So you're both on.
Are you playing with me too? Oh, that's
cool.
I play with you that weekend. It's a weekend thing, so I can actually do it and not
so in trouble.
We've also got Jessa from WizKids is going to be joining us, which is going to should be a lot of fun. There's another name that you know, Eric, is Diana Restroppo.
We are already working together on something, and you're not going to be happy.
Is it the same thing?
Just on. No, No, she was just on one of our Starfinder live streams where we did our heist, and she was so fun to watch. I want to get to play with her.
Yes.
Megan, her and I've been plotting.
I want to play Starfinder so bad.
Have you?
Starfinder is awesome. I love Starfinder.
So I already like hyped it so much on Twitter, but the writer for that heist is my main cohort who I work with. Like, he is my partner in crime at Paizo. Like, he's the developer to my designer.
Wow.
So he did that and hyped it.
Marissa, can you shoot me a DM later, because I have something Starfinder related that I think you're gonna like.
Okay. I haven't actually played Starfinder yet. So.
Starfinder is amazing. I love Starfinder. It is amazing. Oh my god, I love Starfinder.
I got to play Starfinder for the first time with badges. Yay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I played Pathfinder for the first time with badges.
Yay! See?
There you go. I got to play my
Pathfinder for
Goblin the Goblin for the first time.
I played Pathfinder for the first time with PJ, actually, on a Jasper's thing. That was exciting.
Every time a game has been offered to me or like a coworker game has started, it's always been Pathfinder. So I just haven't had a chance to play Starfinder yet.
Starfinder was actually my very first Paizo game.
Yeah.
Same.
But yeah,
And
I will
I
message
played
you about it later.
I played the Envoy. I'm very proud of that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't played it yet, but I've been reading the comics. And so that's been a nice primer for the world.
So I don't know how to read.
We're gonna be
The fiction's like my favorite thing to do for my job is I get to read the fiction right as I'm like getting ready to post it on the website. So I get to read it like 2 days before everybody else, and I'm just like, oh, I can't wait for everybody else to read this.
So for both of our games at the moment, we have guest players for Scarlet Citadel and Malevolence, and that's going to have a different guest player every single session again, just like we did with Rise of the Rune Lords. So as of, I'm going to take a few days off, but then
How dare you.
Exactly. probably over Christmas.
With you, Ben.
I'll start sending out invites. So if you want to come on their shows, you're more than welcome. It's a guest spot. It's one session. You come in, kill the players, have some fun, have some drinks, and do what you like. So we've got those on. But we've also got Joe is going to be DMing Out of the Abyss D&D. So that's going to be a kind of a long campaign with a set of players. Jen, I think you're in on that one.
Yes, I am.
Cool, great stuff. I don't know if anyone else Will is, but he left early because he's not feeling well. And we are also going to be launching our own version of Alien RPG under Steve. So
Nice.
Steve is going to be helming that one.
I need to talk to you about that too, Dave.
I love Free League.
Yes.
Not for playing reasons, for other reasons.
Okay, yeah, that's cool. We can.
That's one of my favorite systems right now. One of my favorite systems is Aliens.
It's
so
scary.
I'm so sad our last game fell through.
Fantastic.
Oh,
I got to play it. I got to play the Hadley's Hope scenario with Jared here in Oz, and oh my god, it is so scary. So you're literally on your toes the whole time. It was brilliant.
And we're running
Absolutely
ours across
brilliant.
between Aliens and Blade Runner. So
it's the same universe.
For our show.
Yeah. Well, it is. It's the same
Messed up.
universe. So is the Terminator universe is the same universe as well.
Depending on whose canon you're looking at, and so is part of Jurassic Park, and so is part of Event Horizon, and so is Soldier. So
Event Horizon.
my cast is worried every time they turn a corner.
If
And
you
the
bring me
grenades
in
rain
there,
from the sky, so it doesn't even matter what happens.
you bring me in there, they'll be looking at my cannon.
I'm spelled the same. Enjoy your Crisco.
Yeah.
Movie to be like.
So do you have a Crisco cannon?
I can.
Lee?
Okay, since I'm going back to that shop now.
Like a fire hose.
Right, God, we're gonna have to love you and leave you because we're gonna finish our campaign
Go back to
tonight.
your game.
So it's been
Good
awesome
luck.
seeing you all.
Yeah, lovely to drop in. Thank you for having us. Happy holidays.
Yeah, and I Dave, I've sent you an email.
Okay.
Have a read. And and we'll,
I got it.
everyone
I
have
got
a
it.
great Christmas and fantastic New Year, and hopefully we'll see you all at some point. So take care, all.
Awesome, mate. Merry Christmas.
Have a fun game.
Cheers, guys.
See you
Cheers,
later.
Justin.
Roll
See ya.
well.
Oh,
He hasn't been.
I will try. I've been rolling appallingly.
It's been fantastic.
I've rolled more ones than I could ever roll.
You reprogram it. Just change the programming.
Yeah, the
You have the
physics
power.
dice, though. All the best. Bye.
Cheers, Justin.
Bye.
Dave.
On the
Oh, sorry. If I'm in this alien one, in the not set characters, I'll do the character art like I did for Lost Light. If you want.
You sure?
Yeah, they'll probably just be like the mid shots, not the full body treatment.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, no, I'll be happy to do that.
Right, but Steve, it's Steve's game, so it's up to Steve. But yeah.
I'm pretty sure the alien will be giving us the full body treatment. So
Yeah.
cool.
Only
I have told
once.
you I love you today, haven't I?
Only once.
Is that like a full body massage kind of thing, you know?
No, sweetie, no.
From the
Darn.
inside.
Totally different.
I
Just a
really
lot of
need
face
one of
hugging.
those.
and everything.
Again, only once.
Only
You
in
get it
Crisco.
once. Oh,
I was gonna say on
God.
that
acid facial is really good for the skin.
Oh yeah.
Skin peel.
Peel.
Skin peel.
Yes, I was just.
yeah.
Skin and bone peel.
And I was
Skin
gonna
and
say
bone peel.
about the Crisco cannon. I'm envisioning something like the Ghostbusters 2, ooze cannon.
Does anyone have any new games coming out that they're looking forward to since we're hitting the new year? Or Kickstarters they backed in the last couple of months that they're looking forward to getting in the next year?
Everything. So all my Kickstarters, because I do pretty much all of them. They're all just delayed. And,
Yeah,
and then you got shipping containers, and then you got the traffic jam of the boats trying to get to the UK.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
terrible.
amazed that my screens got through so quick. It's only been like 10 days since they shipped them, and they're already in Sydney.
Yeah.
Nice.
There's 36 boxes, so
I'm looking forward to the Stargate one. Like I got into the Kickstarter like ages ago.
cool.
I'm still waiting for it. It looks really cool.
Did anyone get Hero Quest here?
I did.
Yeah.
I didn't get it yet. But actually,
Yeah, I got-
that's what I've got to talk to Mr. Kapow about. Is I'm looking at doing a Hero Quest stream with a fully digital animated version of the board.
So down for that.
I'm doing an in-person game soon. I've already made the board, and like I'm gonna do the trial for the in-person game and record it. And we've got the digital tabletop that work gave me. So we'll use all the original minis and furniture, but the map itself is fully animated and has audio embedded in it. So it will all be recorded in camera.
Love it.
So I'm
it
doing
all.
that early January because none of my players were available before Christmas. But I'm in the process at the moment of going through the entire original quest book and making up all the maps so that I can do this ongoing stream of the full thing.
I feel like that game for a lot of people is what really like grounded the fact that you wanted to be a gamer. Like it just solidified it for so many people. So
I got
the
a
fact that it
secondhand
came
copy
back
at
is
about age 14 from my brother-in-law.
I remember
And
writing
that's
new
what
adventures
started
almost
it.
immediately at the blank sheets in the back, like almost immediately. But yeah, I love that game. I think it's fantastic. My buddy picked it all up. I guess it has like an audio thing too, where you can like play solo, which is super cool.
There's a new app, like a companion
I'm
app.
curious to see how it turns out.
Another game that I'm really looking forward to is actually because I'm also kind of an old school World Darkness fan. Werewolf the Apocalypse.
Yeah,
It's never coming
that,
out.
That looks really cool.
You know
It's
you're
so
dreaming.
good.
We're never gonna see it. I'm waiting forever. I'm just telling myself I'm never getting it. So that
I have like
Be more pessimistic, Eric.
when I get it, I'll be so happy.
So this is the latest game that I got. This is Quests of Yore.
Ooh.
Now, if you've
What is
seen
that?
the
Mickey on the cover?
Pixar Disney film Onward,
Oh.
this is the game that the two brothers play, their version of D&D basically. And so I finally managed to get a copy. It is amazing. So there's the Pixar characters there.
Oh, that's so cool.
Where'd you get that?
Through just one of the retailers. So any like local game store. It came with an extra sticker, so it's promoted as Onward, but that was just a sticker on the packaging. But it's basically it's more involved in the starter set of D&D. It's really cool, and it's based on the film. And my boy is now turned 7, so he loves the film. I love the film because it's D&D. It's got a gelatinous cube in the film, so if you like D&D, go and watch this cartoon.
Nice.
It's fantastic, and it's great.
Is it
Is that just right from Disney or?
No, I got this from the shop, but you can buy it straight from Disney.
No, I mean publisher wise, is it like Disney?
I don't know, but it was game designed. I did an unboxing recently, and I was flicking through, and I didn't know who did it, but it turns out Ivan Van Norman was one of the game designers.
Oh, cool!
And it's really, really good.
Is it kid friendly?
Yes, I mean it's for 8 years.
It is Disney Pixar both.
Yeah.
Great if it wasn't. Welcome to Disney Pixar. Is this kid friendly? Nah, 20 and up. Get the fuck out of here.
I haven't received any of my.
I meant like in terms of design.
In terms of design and language, yes, it's all for kids.
Okay.
But you get these character sheets, which are like though if you have them where you go to restaurants and they give you the colouring sheets.
Yeah.
They give some crayons and something to keep the kids occupied. That's what your character sheets are.
Oh, that's awesome!
They're really, really cool.
Sounds like Drunken
I love
Dog.
this. I love that.
What's the name again? I mean, let me go add that to my Amazon.
Quests of Yore.
Quests of
People
Yore.
want me to run this for drunk adults.
Also,
I'm a drunk adult and I will do
Yes, always yes.
This would be amazing if we could do this. I run a Nightmare on Elm Street Candyland, and I think this would be a really good game to kind of do that way.
What?
Oh
yeah. Oh, that's
fun.
a trip.
Another
the
game
box over
that
the inside is all like Nightmare on Elm Street on the inside of the Candyland box.
Nice. Another game that I'm thinking of getting very soon because it's already out. The Gargoyles board game.
Oh, yeah, I got that fun. Yeah, it's super fun.
I
Actually,
didn't even know that existed,
really
and I
good.
want it.
You can give it a target.
You actually there's like 3D sets. Like you can actually build the tower.
Yep. There's some really creative, like as a designer, there's some really creative mechanics in that game. I was way more impressed. I expected to sit down and go, this is gonna be hot garbage, and it wasn't. It was actually really good.
It's a fun game.
The miniatures are super cool. You're right. There's 3D things. I will say though, once you build them, they do not really want to come back apart without feeling. But if you just set it on a shelf somewhere, you got yourself the entire group set up on your shelf with
that's very cool
buildings and shit. So it's super fun. It's worth it too. I think it's under $40. I think it's like
it's like about 30. It's about
really
30.
cheap. Yeah.
Well, one of the things that I was just slightly disappointed in is you cannot be Xanatos. I want to be Xanatos in the Steel Clan armor.
Look, you can just look the rules up. It take like 5 minutes.
Yeah, true.
The one game I'm looking forward to that I backed myself is the Chew TTRPG.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Chew was dope.
Chew was the first comic I covered on my talk show because I fucking love it. And as soon as I heard that there was a role-playing game coming out, I'm like, I am yes.
Yeah.
Literally within arm's reach.
Yeah.
Oh.
John Lehman is actually supposed to be coming on my show next season. I've got to chat to him about booking him in because I love that comic and I'm trying so hard right now to pitch to Rob Guillory, the artist, to do art on my comic that's coming out next year.
Nice. I want to do a live action series with Stephen Yeun in the lead.
But specifically like Netflix or one of the other like really specific ones that have been really good at adapting things.
Yeah. And you need one of the ones that's not afraid to get weird with it.
Yeah.
Because Chew is weird as hell.
Oh yeah. Super 100%. Weird.
So earlier, before we hit the Kickstarter, we were talking about collaborations. One of the things as well, which we've just kind of been clarifying in the back chat, is we will be doing a collaboration with Ardent as well in the new year.
Oh, cool.
We are going to be doing. Can we announce it, Clint? Ralph, is that okay?
Yeah.
We're going to be playing Dungeons and Dragons Pool of Radiance.
We're going to do the whole adventure over like a series of streams because it's a campaign, but it's a really short, quick campaign. And it's got cultists, it's got dragons, so it's cool. And it's old school. Love it's probably the thing that got me into D&D.
Yeah, it's a really nice story, and we're looking forward to kind of plugging that out as well. So awesome. I love the older stories as well. I'm a big fan of them. It's just so nice to kind of play some of that and bring some of that into the new year as well. To revisit bits and pieces. I really want to kind of get stuck into that.
And I'm sorry, I was not laughing at what you were saying. I was
know,
watching
no,
Megan play
Megan.
with the.
What are you playing with Megan?
Yeah, but those glasses look real.
Oh.
No,
my filters.
Yeah, the
My
filters.
filters took over.
You had like a tree or something.
There we go. Oh yeah, it was a tree.
Megan, you don't need that. You can
that
literally
one.
reach to
Yes,
your left.
that was
And
amazing.
just grab costumes. You have like a gajillion costumes.
Yeah, I can.
Here.
My
Watch this.
my regular
Watch this.
Here's a snowball. Here's a
That's not a costume.
cool
my
Egyptian
regular-
dagger.
Oh, cool.
Oh, nice.
How many
Yeah,
hats do
I've
you
got a
own, Megan?
wand.
How many hats and wigs do you own?
Oh, I actually Diana has all the hats. I've got like at least 10 wigs, at least. But a lot of that came from my days doing kids' birthday parties as different characters. Yep.
My D&D group just started a Call of Cthulhu campaign, and my role play group, and our DM or our keeper for this one is a guy who DM'd our D&D game years and years ago and decided he wanted to do some GMing again. He's not very good at accents. He's like really not good at accents.
Sometimes it makes it better.
That's the best.
Oh yeah, no, it's kind of fun. But so like we're all rocking up, and there's like a couple of boxes of hats and jackets and things. So what he's doing is with every NPC, he's just grabbing stuff, doing a quick change, and then he's there, different hats, scarf. So he does his normal accents. He just doesn't. So he doesn't even bother to try and do a different accent or anything. He just kind of does different outfit, so we know who we're talking to. It's hilarious and brilliant, and it's just awesome. It's just like, oh, he's got the scarf, he's the professor, right? Oh, he's got the
It's a genius way to do it, to be
Yeah.
honest with you. It's
Yeah.
like the stand-up comedians that have the chest in front of them, they pull out gag pieces and put them on.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not a bad idea,
Yeah.
to be honest.
I would
No,
honestly
it's
prefer that.
awesome.
I would honestly
That's
prefer
what-
that, and then torture them by
Yeah.
talking to multiple NPCs at the same time.
Or get them to have a conversation with themselves.
It just feels
Another
more
really-
authentic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another
Was that
really
Megan?
great thing you should tell that GM is to get the little, like, for photos, to get the little pop-up, like here's a mustache
Yep.
that you can hold.
Yep.
Here's glasses. Here's a hat.
Sticks.
My husband does the same thing when he GMs, and that's what we found. And it's brilliant because you get a bunch of them and they don't take up a lot of space.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah, like
Glasses,
that.
They have stuff
There
on
you
them
go.
too.
There's the mustache.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
Where did
you go.
Mr. Kapow go? He was just here.
He was just here.
I'm
Who's
very
this new
confused.
person?
Yes.
I'm not sure it works so well when the mustache is the same shape as your beard. So it's like, yeah,
Difficult.
True.
Just
True.
holding up a stick. Why are you holding a stick up? Yeah.
So
Slightly
there's,
different color, nuance.
there's something else we have going on in potentially in the new year as well. So this is to Tove and Eric, because they have their own publishing company, called Midnight Tower. They've got fantastic fantastic stories. You can get them now. They're also, is it print on demand as well?
Yes.
Yep. So you can order them wherever you are, whatever country you're in. I'll get Steve to chuck in the link into live chat so you can all see that. Then we haven't kind of worked this out, but I mentioned this when we were kind of interviewing and doing bits and pieces, is that their stories that they've written, and each book takes you slowly up levels, so each book progresses your hero's story. It's a really nice and gentle story, fantastic artwork, fantastic storytelling, fantastic way of playing those characters. So what we're planning to do, and again, I mentioned it when we were doing an interview, is to do like a monthly ongoing story, and characters, not necessarily guest characters, but people can drop in, join the party for a few sessions, and then where their quest has to be, they have to join the party, they team up, they do their bit, and then they can leave, and the core party continue on in the story. So we're looking at doing something like that. We don't know when, because obviously I've kind of just dropped it on them. But we're going to be doing that as well. So, but that's good proper D&D. So we have that coming out. So if anyone's
That's
interested
awesome. I
in
might,
that,
if we're doing pluggy stuff, so linked to that.
Yeah.
Oh no, so I'll let you go there. Sorry, because you were still talking. Sorry.
no, this is what it's all for. So this is just come in, have a chat. It might be too early for you to have a drink, because it's still breakfast time really for you in Australia.
It's 9:30 in the morning.
way too early.
It's time. Have some orange juice. Have some champagne. It's totally fine.
Box fizz.
In Bavarian, so shopping is a thing. So we're about to launch a new feature in the app, which is effectively purchasing of ready-made kind of campaigns. So if you're a creator, if you're writing adventures, particularly if you're writing one-shots, and you want to look at our catalog of augmented reality models and say, hey, that model inspires me, I'll write a little campaign that goes around that. You can then put that campaign together in Ardent Roleplay so that all the models are ready for people to play with. We have that on our purchasing store, and then you say, hey, if you grab this module from us, you can also go over here and buy the whole kit of AR models that go with it, ready configured. So if you want to play with Ardent Roleplay, and then obviously you get a license, a cut from the sale, blah blah blah. So adds a little bit more to your adventure sale, and we're super excited about getting more creators in and writing adventures around the models that we've got. We've got a couple of hundred models, so it's it's been building up. We've got scenery, props, creatures, NPCs, terrain, etc. Send us do a connect and we'll
that sounds really
happy
good.
to get you on. We'll throw you a license so you can check it all out, and
Cool.
we'll do fantastic.
Brilliant. Cheers. Thanks. Great.
So I was going to ask Tove and Eric, the coming back to Midnight Tower. What we teased it when we did the interview. What's next?
Okay, so this time I'm going to try to answer this question. And not just sort of like crawl away from it. What we're doing right now is finishing Secrets of the Drow, which is a trilogy. And after that, the next thing that we have sort of in the making is probably going to be a murder mystery one shot, and that we haven't play tested it yet, so I would trick some unfortunate victims. A lot of people.
You said murder mystery, right?
Do, a Kickstarter for that in maybe March or there.
Yep.
And I think maybe we should tell people what it's all about.
Should you?
Should we?
Should we? Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, go.
So it's a murder mystery. We've done a couple, which is inspired by Edgar Allan Poe and Lovecraft.
Yeah.
Ooh. So that's all like gothic and really cool and stuff. But this time we're doing Jane Austen. Because what? And I don't know if anyone is going to go for that on Kickstarter. If people are going to go, no.
Do it.
I'll just harass my 3 friends to join my Kickstarter, and you can harass your 3 friends, and that's what we're going to do. So it's going to be a one-shot murder mystery with murder, marriage, and mayhem, and I think that's our tagline.
It probably is, yeah.
That's what we do. Oh, that sounds amazing.
Sounds fantastic.
Good. That's the reaction we're hoping for.
I love it.
My best
You could
friend in
always-
the whole world loves Jane Austen. And
Yeah, well, so do I. So I'm like, can I trick people into starting playing Dungeons and Dragons? I will do that. So yeah.
Well, and then you've always got Dickens later on.
Yes, that. Well, we do have this sort of like a little sort of list where we write up, sort of like this we should do this, and we have a couple of things that we're planning to do, but we're also sticking to the trilogy, which we're building onto. So we're up to level 12 in the trilogies. So we have to sort of make people happy with the trilogies and also actually make the old adventures available in print. Yep. So there's a little bit of going on. But our next thing will be Jane Austen Murder Mystery. So come and join us on Kickstarter. Maybe later on. So, okay, self-promotion done. So yeah.
Well done. Well done.
Very awesome. Doesn't have a landing page yet. No. This is still sort of in the making. But I guess if you go to midnighttower.com, we will eventually write stuff there.
There will be one. There must be one. Yes.
It's not so much self-promotion, but can I show something really cool with you guys?
Yeah, there you go. I'm just showing off.
You know, I've had a lot of
That's
conversations
nice.
open that way, Ben, and they are always scary.
Can I just show you something on a live stream?
Can I show you something? Don't
So
worry about it.
this is hold on. So this is Tove and Eric's. This is one of their books. This is Rise of the Ice Dragons trilogy. It's a nice size if you're used to kind of D&D books. Hardback, print on demand, and it's good.
Ever notice the love for white dragons by game designers? Like they love that monster type. They love the cold dragon, the frost dragon. I swear it.
But it's such a cool idea.
It's so much cheaper to print than black and white.
That's solid. What do you got, Ben?
Why are we gonna make this a race thing about dragons?
60 color.
Go, Ben. You got to follow that.
I've got a buggy.
What do you got, Ben?
I've got to somehow follow that. Right. So during lockdown in England, I had a lot of time off work, and in my mad craziness, I was inspired to make a board game. Like the mechanics of it just came to my head. Like, oh, I've got to do something with this. So I created a board game that I'm gonna eventually take to like Kickstarter or something like that. And I've got it to the point now where I've got a fully printed, play tested like version of it, and it's just that's it. I don't know if you can see it.
Oh, that's
Oh,
that's
awesome.
What is? That's
Oh,
awesome.
cool.
That looks cool.
Legends of Lar.
Legends of Law. It's got. I've done character sheets, and I've also made the playing boards.
Oh wow.
My character. It's just not something I'm posting a lot online because it's far off. Like me release it. I've got to finish a current comic project I'm on. Once I finish that, I can dive into this.
So the next Hero Quest.
Nice.
But it's just something I've been wanting to share people because it's just something I can't share people because of COVID. I haven't been able to play it much with people because I only have this one copy.
Ben.
Yeah.
Ben. Eric just said, do you need dice? He works for Norse Foundry, a dice company.
I know custom dice crafters too. Like we just got our dice for our game too. She has a Kickstarter up right now, and then I know Norse Foundry. There's lots of ways to get you dice, my friend.
Oh yeah. Well, I got.
I need
some
dice too.
Very basic dice.
I've got a game idea. Look, I'll just write it now.
Just
Hold
with
on.
the colour?
I need dice.
It's like a deck building conquest map game.
That sounds really fun.
It's super fun. Like you'll get angry at your friends in the best kind
That's
of
the
way.
best kind of game.
Like
I don't need to be friends with them.
I've got a.
Who needs friends?
But it's I don't know if you can see the.
Oh, cool. Yeah, buddy, ping me, man. If you're looking to get dice done, I can definitely get you peeps.
Oh, absolutely. I think I've got you on Twitter. I think.
Probably. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm useless.
It's my name. It's not hard.
Yeah,
well,
no,
except for
it's fine.
Dave, who can't fucking remember my name.
No, I'm useless at networking.
Frank
on
Eric
Twitter.
House, right?
So I'm following most people on here, just silently.
Did we just
okay.
everybody drop
Dice-
their Twitters in the chat?
Dice
Yeah.
Kawaii made all my dice they have our monogram and they are blacklight ink inside and glow in the dark monograms.
Those are really nice.
So they represent the dark tides for my setting. Super happy. She does amazing work. She has a Kickstarter up right now. You'll probably get a quicker turnaround there than you will with Norse because shipping sucks right now. And but if you get in earlier with Norse, you definitely could probably get some stuff done. I don't know what type of dice you need, but ping me and I'll get you the right people.
Oh, by all means, yeah. I'll see you with it.
Since we're showing dice, I do have something fun to show.
Yeah.
So we came out with this new Dungeon Delve set for Norse Foundry, and I was selling them at PAX as Pawn Star. Do these not look like melted grandma's earrings that some halfling stole and made?
Oh my god, yes.
So they glow in the
Are
dark
they
and
nanas?
they have
They're
writing on them.
nanas.
They're nanas.
They're nanas.
I knew they're
Oh,
nanas.
nice. Yeah.
They glow in the dark and they have writing on them. And I didn't know that at first. I'm selling them as Pawn Star. And he's like, they're called parchment. I'm like, no, they're not. Not anymore, they're not. But they glow.
Ooh.
Whoa, what? That's cool.
And then inside of them have
That
writing.
is cool.
So there's like That's so little cool. lines. And I'm like, it should just have the entire family names hidden.
inside of it from the earrings you stole and melted it down. So now I got to make a halfling thief that has stolen grandmother's earrings.
So Eric, you just had that in some fire and then held it in your hand and it wasn't hot, right? Is that what you're saying?
Correct. Yep.
You know,
Yep.
no, that's right.
Mm-hmm. Yep, 100%.
Usnarus, cool.
Nice.
So no, yeah, we did some cool ones. It's been fun working for them. Like I'm a contractor. Like I'm not even full time for them. I'm network director for Norse and run their games, but working the booth with them has been great. Like every time I show up, we have new crazy dice. Like now we have shattered glass dice, which just sounds like a horrible idea for dice. But they're 2 dice. The first one's superheated, and then the second one encapsulates it. So you have this like shattered dice inside. So it's K9 and Zircon. One can take dies, the other can't. The new Redwood ones, which I was trying to find, they're sold out on the site. That's why they're not on there right now. We only got 20 of them, and they're gone.
Hi, Sean.
Sean's got to go. See you, Sean.
I'm gonna bounce.
I was just
gonna say, I think I'm gonna go to dinner.
Yeah, gotta go do Christmas things.
Oh, I'm not doing that. Fuck that. I'm just getting dinner.
Dinner's more important. Dinner's more important.
But yeah, so I wanted to say thanks for having me on, Sean. Have fun. Every time we say we're going to talk after this, and we don't. It's like divorced parents. Don't worry, we'll talk next time.
We'll talk later.
Yeah. But yeah, I just wanted to say, Dave, thanks for doing this every year. It has been super fun coming here, not only meeting people, but just not having to work and just chill, because I work so many damn hours right now. This is always kind of like the little break in my week.
Well, that's it. I mean, just to plug Eric. Eric isn't just someone I take the piss out of quite often, but he's also.
Are you sure? I feel like a punch.
He's also we'll see at Gencon. We have some of those drinks and see where it goes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Eric Frankhouse presents. Check out the channel. Fantastic guy who just does above and beyond quality stuff.
Thank you.
Why he hasn't been picked up more often, I do not know.
Busy.
But he insanely busy. But the stuff is incredible. Do go check him out. We want him on. We finally got him on, and there's some other stuff as well I need to talk to you about. But
it took us 3 years.
Yeah.
To get me on.
And we still haven't done the interviews. We still haven't done the interviews.
Yeah, you can find me on Norse Foundry. You can on Monday and Wednesday. Alien Connections is on Monday. That is our live show with Diana and Adam and Drew. 2 of them from DAT. Drew is an actor out of LA. Megan just finished up her 2 episodes with us. We got some new people coming in, but we always have guest stars for that show, which is a riot. And then on Wednesdays, I do Alien Fugitive, where you play the fugitive. You roll all the dice. I don't do shit. You roll everything. And we make the adventure that Monday has to play. Which is super fun and has been very bad for Monday. For example, Diana's character is dying right now, and and then on Tuesday, I picked up our new show. Athantia is finished for the season. We have a 3rd one coming out in March, but we're playing Ogre Force, which is our love letter to Voltron.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Playing Dark Matter from Mage Hand Press, and it is
I love
a
Voltron
laugh
as a kid.
riot of a show.
Oh, yeah.
It's probably the most fun I've had being at a table since I could remember. It is insane, and we use stream loot cards for that. So like they just one hit Anubis for 750 damage in a round. Like it's that kind of chaos. But yeah, that's super fun. You can find that over on Air Frank House Presents. And then myself, I help Kickstarters. So people are doing Kickstarters, I consult and make things happen, which is super cool. So I am gonna go eat and drink. Megan and everybody, love seeing you again. I know a lot of you, actually. Surprisingly, I knew most of the people tonight. I feel like I've been doing this a lot. But yeah, have a good holiday and have another beer. Talk to you guys later.
Right.
Merry Christmas,
Bye.
Bye. Thank you. Dave,
I
we'll talk
should head out.
soon.
I see you. I should head out too.
Give your kitties
Thank you all
squishes for me.
having me on here. Yes. It was lovely to meet all of you virtually.
Thank you.
Cheers, Megan. Thank
Good
you.
to see you again.
Bye.
Bye.
Merry Christmas.
Megan, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Happy holidays.
Bye.
Christmas.
Bye-bye.
Darren, that's a whole different stream to your comment and chat.
Yep. There is so much. So, Brandon, because we haven't had a chance to talk properly, would you like to finally be a guest player on one of our upcoming shows?
I am finally not scared to be a guest player on one of your streams.
Cool. Good.
You should
Right,
be.
we will book that in.
Well, I realize I should be scared because of the stream, but not because of the stream.
And nothing.
It's fine. It's fine. It's
I'd
all
never
good.
even played D&D before, and these guys dragged me straight on stream, and we did it.
Don't worry, he'll only slightly try to kill you.
We'll have plenty of Crisco. It'll be fine.
As long as we're playing safe with
Slide right on through.
Oh,
I'm not trying to kill you. Something might happen that I might have made that might kill you. Not my fault.
Not your fault. Okay. I haven't played Dungeons and Dragons since like 1990, or role-playing games since like 1990. So I got back into it this year.
Yeah, but what a good year to do it.
Yeah.
It's something that, you know, with all so we haven't kind of mentioned it, but all the stuff going on around the world and various lockdowns in other countries, the best thing that we've had going on is the ability to talk like this cross country. Because if we didn't have this and a way to, you know, we all know that playing games is a form of escapism anyway. But if we didn't have this, then we'd all be in a very, very worse situation. We'd only have local news. And one of the best things, and you may have seen this when you've been watching us, is where we've had people from other countries, we can finally sit down. And you know how we play. We're not like Megan who go into costume. We're not like Realm Smith who take the game seriously. We don't judge the rules. We'll quite happily be in the middle of a fight and start talking about what you saw on Netflix. And we'll talk about that for the next half an hour. That's how we play. But, you know, finding out how people are health-wise in their country, in their town, and allowing them to tell their story and share that, because we only see what's on the news, or you hear, you know, gossip from our friends and, oh yeah, they got sick or they didn't get sick, or we believe it or we don't believe it. But actually being around this kind of community has been fantastic, and it's been very good for everyone. Whether you know, just a form of chatting, and it's been great. I've loved it. Would have been a very different place if we didn't have this communication. But
Absolutely.
Well put.
Totally.
I will say, as someone who's very, very new to the tabletop RPG community, Band of Badgers have been so welcoming and so easy as to like ease me into it all.
Cool.
I think that's like the community on a whole is just extraordinarily welcoming, which is just, you know, globally it's awesome. And they have representatives like Dave and Steve and the Badgers, just, you know.
I think for the
It helps.
most part, gamers were just so passionate about the games that we play that we're like, yes, come play with us. We want to show you what we do. Yes.
Yeah. And it's definitely a way to do it. I was just watching over Marissa's shoulder then. I was just thinking, look, he's doing his lock picks. What level are you now?
Colin, what level are you?
Good question.
Is he new to
It's not
Skyrim?
about the
or-
level in Skyrim.
27.
Wait,
No. It's we just both have this really bad habit. We'll play, and then we'll put 48 to 100 hours into it, and then we'll restart. Again.
Oh, did you
I do that all
notice
the
I
time.
restarted like 3 times.
He's restarted 3 times over the course of the stream.
I've never actually played Skyrim.
With Fallout.
Or Fallout.
Nope.
And then
That's
he
why
just
I
gave.
never beat a Souls game.
I literally only just reinstalled Skyrim 2 nights ago.
With the new remastered times 3 edition.
No, I'm using the old version because you can mod that one to hell.
With this game.
The new ones, it's really hard to mod because there's not a lot of content for it yet. But the old one, it's just got so much content you can add mods into. So just to make the world look like amazing.
My favorite mod is the Macho Man Dragon.
Why not?
But that's just usually how it goes because this is the whole apartment. So like I'll be in a work meeting and he'll be watching like Star Wars, and so half of the staff will just be like, "What episode is that? Is that the Clone Wars? Oh, it's the 2003 Clone Wars. Can you turn on the captions?"
That's awesome.
We're not going to do any work.
We're just gonna watch your TV through your
funny.
screen.
You know, you could just schedule, movie viewing parties,
Right?
and call them a work meeting.
shift my
like
camera
when
so it
you're-
looks directly at it.
It's like when you're in school. It's like when you're in school and somebody pushes the cart, the TV cart, and
The
puts
TV
in a
cart.
movie. That's when you know the teacher's hungover.
That's exactly what we did yesterday. We set up a business meeting, and then we went to the cinema and watched Spider-Man. Fantastic, and none of you have seen it, so I can't talk about it. But it's fantastic.
Anyway, I like spoilers. I need to emotionally prepare myself.
You can spoiler off this thing.
Yeah, it is. It is. We'll do another one of these when everyone's seen Spider-Man. We'll come back and we'll just talk about it.
Yeah,
That'd be cool.
you have to wait until at least mid-January for me, anyway.
I might go and see it today.
They've announced the Steelbook 4K editions. If you're into like Steelbooks, they announced that today. They're coming out in February or March.
Maybe Disney Plus will be nice and give us like a pay-per-view option.
Yeah, is it only in
maybe.
theaters or can you buy it anywhere?
It's only in theaters
theaters.
right
Only
now.
in
Only in theaters.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hey Dave,
Yeah.
Dave, when you do that stream, just call it Band of Spider Badgers.
That's fine. Yeah, we do it.
Yeah.
We do it.
End of spoilers.
Yeah,
And
and watch
spoilers, yes.
watch all the credits. Stay there till the end. You know, even when the logos come up, keep watching.
Of course, the typical
have to.
Marvel.
Yeah.
You know.
Maybe I can get my brother to come in and guest star as Spider-Man.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Yes.
And down the cinema in costume. Hell yeah.
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 Did you get to go and see Dune, Dave?
No, not yet. It
Dune
was
was
a toss up between Dune or Spider-Man, and it was like Spider-Man just had to win.
That is on the home premiere.
Yeah, it is.
That one's on.
It's on HBO.
Yeah, HBO
Yeah.
Max. I watched Dune on HBO Max. And I will also watch Matrix 4 on HBO Max. I cannot wait. December the 22nd. Oh, that's gonna be
That's
so
how.
awesome.
That's how we did the
Really?
Suicide Squad. Was HBO.
Yeah, same here. Same here.
I don't know how many of you've watched it already, but I haven't been to sleep yet because I stayed up all night watching The Witcher season 2.
Oh yeah.
You know what? Just restarted season 1 last night because we wanted to rewatch all of season 1 before we watch season 2, and we're gonna do the same thing with like Mando before the Book of Boba Fett comes out.
I did exactly what you just said with The Witcher. Season 1 right through, straight to
Mhm.
season 2.
Yeah.
Say
Mr.
nothing.
Ipsy.
Mr. Ipsy?
Mr. Ipsy
good.
just came in and was like, "Do you want to watch some Witcher with me, or are you
Oh, I
still
wanna watch some
talking to
Witcher
your
so
friend?"
bad.
Oh.
I love you guys so much.
We love
I
your ice
decided-
giant.
Yes, he's
Yeah,
a good guy.
well, see,
Oh, there we
I
go.
knew I was going to
Nice.
be here, so I made a deal with my husband that we were going to binge it tomorrow.
Ooh,
So,
yeah.
Oh, if we're bringing out our Mando merchandise,
you have Mando merchandise?
I do. But let me tell you,
Oh, nice.
Nice.
this sweater or this hoodie is 20 years old.
Oh,
Nice.
Nice.
I got this years ago.
Oh, that
before
is wicked. I
the
love it.
show ever
Cool.
came out. Yeah.
Wow.
This is my only like really cool thing that I have right now.
I
You
Outside of
have
Pokemon.
many really cool things. Shush.
But no,
don't
it's-
have.
But the weird thing about this is it's the Deep Space Nine font for some reason.
They did that. They did. Yeah.
Oh,
The
Oh,
child.
Oh, that's nice. This is my
a
custom
helmet.
Everyone's got.
It's a
There we go.
helmet.
that I'm part of the costuming group.
Yeah.
Oh, that is amazing.
The
Mando-
Mandalorian Mercs?
Yep. I'm one of the founders of the LA chapter.
Oh, nifty. So I
That
don't
is
have
amazing.
Mando armor yet, but I'm putting it in the chat. This was from Comic-Con a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, here we
Whenever
go.
it loads and opens.
This is where Clint has a stormtrooper's helmet in the background. I've got a stormtrooper's
Oh, that
helmet
is
on.
so cool. That
Everyone's
is
got their
awesome,
lightsabers.
Marissa.
No Mando helmet, but I do have like a 5-pound lace front Princess Leia wig.
Yes.
That
Wow,
is beautiful.
That's so cool.
Love it.
When I was in high school, we had these little ID badges with our pictures, and my boyfriend, freshman year, first year of school, gives me a Princess Leia sticker, and I wore it all the way up to senior year, where the security guard finally caught me, and he was like, "It has to be your face." And I was like, fine. So I took the sticker off. And then the next day, my boyfriend sees that the sticker's gone. He goes, oh, here's your sticker back. And he just gives me the same sticker over again. So, yeah. In high school, I was Princess Leia.
Amazing.
Marissa, that photo is incredible.
Thank you.
Is.
That is
so good.
That Leia dress has a 6-foot train.
Oh,
because you know what the
amazing.
best way to keep everybody away from you and social distance at a convention is?
Yes.
A 6-foot wide white dress that nobody's going to go near you.
I would
hoop
kill
dress.
for an R2. I would kill for an R2 unit that size.
I
Oh
thought
my
you were going to
gosh,
say
so
something
there's-
else then, Clint. That was going to be interesting.
Enjoy
I would
builders.
kill for a 6-foot train. Yeah, okay.
Join the
You
droid
do that,
builders.
yeah.
Well, you know.
So I'm just gonna throw another one at you guys then, because now I'm just sharing Comic-Con photos.
There you
Because
go.
the 501st
Oh,
was
that's
there,
good
and they
stuff.
brought their R2 units, and then the
Is this SDCC?
Emerald City Comic-Con,
Oh, okay.
ECCC. I don't touch San Diego.
Ooh,
Like,
that's
it's impossible to get those tickets, is what I'm saying.
Which is so funny because I grew up in San Diego, so like I went every year. And being a nerd years ago, there was never a problem getting tickets. I was also a volunteer every year, so there was never a problem.
You was a nerd before it was cool.
Yes, I was a nerd before it was cool, so yeah, and then all of a sudden being a nerd was cool. And now it's like, oh, you have to be on a waiting list and you
To
know
be a nerd?
Yeah,
I
to be a nerd. I'm like, I was like OG nerd.
I'm still waiting to be a nerd.
See, that I love it. I love that it's become so accessible to so many people. Like, it's so
Yeah.
easy to get costume supplies now versus like when I was like 14, 15, first
Oh,
started doing it. But I'm also just like, you gosh darn kids don't understand.
The pain.
Don't understand how hard it was. This stuff was paper mache only. We didn't have EVA foam and Warbler 10 years ago.
3D printers.
3D print. I
You're
really
gluing your hand to yourself.
I remember back in the day when you could drive down to San Diego, go to Comic-Con, and then decide to sleep in your car and go to Comic-Con again. Just get the tickets right there.
The same day. Yeah, like you didn't have to pre-order anything. There like you could pre-order it if you really wanted to, but you didn't have to.
I will
Not
say
anymore.
I heard that this year for Comic-Con special edition, the tickets were very easily accessible, even day of there.
That's because it was Thanksgiving weekend.
True.
They also moved it to August for next year for Emerald City, for the Seattle one. So it's going to be Gencon first weekend of August, Emerald City Comic Con, PAX West. Renaissance Fair somewhere.
God.
Because their Renaissance Fair is also in August.
Oh no.
That's not good.
Oh, it's going to be fun. It's going to be exhausting. It's going to be very
A lot
expensive.
of traveling.
So when
A
are
lot
you
of traveling.
sleeping?
Well, you do the 1, 2, 3 rule. So you have, it's like at least 1 meal a day, 2 bottles of water, at least 3 hours of sleep. And you make yourself follow the rules.
I can do that.
Yeah.
That'd be fine.
It's either that or it's like the 2, 4, 6 rule. 2 meals a day, 4 bottles of water, 6 hours of sleep.
I can do the 2-4-6 rule.
That I could do. But I have to have at least 6 hours. Like, if I don't get that
You're on
much,
mute,
then
Clint.
I'm
You're on mute, Clint.
nothing.
You're on mute, yeah. You're on Clint,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm not sure I could do that rule. There's no alcohol in that rule.
No, you can have whatever alcohol you want as long as you have, your 2 meals a day and 4 bottles of water and 6 hours of sleep.
That's the other 18 hours.
Yeah.
Might possibly need extra water to compensate for the alcohol, though.
I
Talking
mean,
about
that was-
cons?
Conventions.
Okay.
Yeah. And Renaissance fairs.
And Renaissance fairs.
Yeah.
Ours has 2 taverns. It's like 3 acres, but it has 2 taverns.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys are gonna have to prepare
3
yourselves.
taverns on 3 acres.
Yeah, it's just like there's one at like each end of the Renaissance fair, and we have one in the middle.
Exactly.
It's itty bitty. Like we have people who've like come from outside of state to come work at Paizo, and I'll be like, oh, it's the Renaissance fair this weekend. There'll be ones who have been from like Arizona and Texas, and be like, it's cute.
Yeah.
Your little 3-acre fantasy festival, very cute. With,
I
your
know.
pop-up tents.
Have you been to San Bernardino?
I want to. I also want to go to the one in New York.
Because growing up in San Diego, that was my Renaissance fair, and going up to San Bernardino. Yeah.
That's super close to me.
Giant Renaissance fair.
Like the ones with the. Go ahead.
I was going to say also, if you get a chance, if you're ever down here, one of the big LARPs is Twin Mask.
Ooh.
I know PJ is there quite frequently.
I have some friends who are actually down there for DR this weekend, I believe.
Dystopia Rising, yes.
Some of my kids are down there. I say kids like they're not full-grown adults. They were just when I was a senior in high school, they were my freshmen, and I taught them how to play D&D in our D&D club. So
it counts.
They're my kids. They're still my kids.
Yes, it counts.
Speaking of earlier when we were talking about Kickstarters, did anybody hear about the Nightmare, aka Atmosphere Kickstarter?
Yes.
I heard about it, yes.
Basically, back in the day, was that it was a board game I always wanted to play, where you could put the VHS of the
put the video
gatekeeper. On. Yeah. It was like and everything.
Yes. Always wanted it.
Yeah. Yeah. I want to get that. I'm actually really considering just picking that up right now.
There's a lot of stuff like that out there. You got is it Dark Tower or Black Tower as well?
Yeah. What about Return to Dark Tower? Did anybody do that one?
Yeah. You used to be able to hire those from the like Blockbusters and stuff like that here in Australia. Like you could hire them for the weekend, and it had the whole board game with the VHS and everything. It was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I can't wait for Return to Dark Tower. It's going to be so good.
So how long? We talked about Gencon when we were way back. What is Gencon like? Has everyone been to Gencon? Is this like a?
Go.
Is it non-stop?
It's amazing. Yeah. It's 24/7 gameplay.
Yeah,
I mean, I've only been there once. I went in 2019, and it was fantastic. I think one of the cool moments. I think one of the really cool moments for me was going into the stadium. So there's a
Lucas Oil Stadium
football or something stadium, right? And it's all it's not an open air stadium. It's got a roof, and you kind of walk in, and the steps kind of go up, and you walk up, and then you look down, and there's a stadium with flooring and tables and things. And I went, people playing, and I walked down, like there's this area over there, and I'm like, that looks really familiar. And there was a mega game. They were playing Watch the Skies, which I was part of a team that ran it in Brisbane. So you sort of kind of go, it just looks familiar. There's a map, like you just sort of, I don't know if any of you have played mega games. They're awesome. And I look over, and there's this list of all the mega games getting played during Gen Con. It's just that kind of thing of like running a mega game is huge. Having just 15 of them being played that you could go, I could do that. Or, it's just one little corner of one venue. I think that just...
muted.
Sorry,
We lost
muted
you.
myself. That was good. I think that just really kind of set the scale of it for me,
Yeah. Have you ever done True Dungeon? Has anybody ever done that?
Yes. Yes.
You done
when
that?
It was
True
SoCal.
Dungeon?
When it was in SoCal.
Oh, okay.
Tried to get in, but couldn't that time. Next time.
Yeah, True Dungeon's really cool.
I still have all my tokens somewhere.
Yeah.
So
basically, if you don't know what that is, it's you go into this real life. It's like a real life RPG. So you start off, you pick a class, pick a character. I was a bard the last time I did it. It was pretty fun. You get this little like tag, and it shows you sort of your abilities and your spells, powers, whatever, right? They give you this little bag of chips where you get, your abilities, and you go in as a team, and you have to defeat this dungeon. And you go from like room to room to room, and they have it all set up, and there's NPCs, and there's all kinds of lights and caricatures moving around, and it's really cool. Really cool.
I want to say it's kind of like LARP meets an escape room.
Yeah, there you go. That's perfect. Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's something we have to do. Dave and Steve, when you guys come in, we got to do that.
I'm up
so
for
much
that.
fun.
It's literally doing
I think
everything.
the main
just
thing
go-
I'd say, Dave, is like leave. Like you said, you're going to do all these live plays and do stuff, and like leave yourself lots of extra time.
Yeah.
I think that's the key thing. And in terms of where you're staying, just work out where you're staying that's kind of close enough so that when you're looking on the website list of stuff at 3 a.m. and you go, yeah, I'm up for a game of werewolf. It's why not? And you can wander around.
We were talking with some of the Free League guys, and because they're the Free League who are based in the UK, and we were talking about that, and they're trying to go over to Gencon as well. And we said, well, okay, look, we'll do what we call a Jolly Boys outing. Let's team up. We'll fly over together. We'll stay in the same hotel, so that way we're kind of all mixing. We're staying safe. We've never been there before. Everyone's going to fly out and fly back together. But we want to do everything, and the idea of doing some live shows is obviously so we can introduce ourselves, we can get face to face with more people, but also we're talking with like yourselves. You mentioned it earlier, but we're talking with Beadle and Grimm, where one day, because this is what 3 or 4 days. So one day
it starts
we can,
like Wednesday.
Yeah,
it goes through the rest of the week.
So we'll do something where we can do a show. And no one knows who we are, so it might be 10 a.m. When everyone's still queuing up and we'll be empty. But we'll do a show, and we'll see if we can record it. And then we might go to Beadle and Grimm's booth for a couple of hours and sell some t-shirts. And then we do some shopping and walk around and do that every kind of day. And I think that would be something where we can mix, because we know we don't just do one thing. We do loads of different games, we're not under any contract. We can play Pathfinder, D&D, and Alien, and Free League stuff. We just want to have fun because we're still geek enough to play anything. So let's do it. That's what we want to do, is get out there and see everything.
A tip that I learned very early on in my convention going days is find somewhere to stay where it's close enough and safe enough for you to stumble back to your room drunk.
Yes.
Not uphill though.
That does help.
Yeah.
Oh, that's probably just a Seattle thing. But our last hotel was like, here's the convention, here's the hotel right up the hill.
Indianapolis is very flat.
Yeah.
Oh, hills are bad when drunk.
It's going down.
Oh, even
Don't
worse.
like hills and being drunk. Never go to Edinburgh. It's all hills. No matter where you're going uphill.
Well, no, I have experience with that. That's just Seattle.
Yeah, true.
Just don't do it for a convention. I've
Or
made
San
that
Francisco.
Cool, guys. I think our time is up.
What?
Oh, boo.
We've been doing this for 3 hours. We did it. So last time we did this, we ended up getting very drunk. It was snowing in New York, and Ryan, who was on right at the beginning, he was doing a tour of his house. We ended up chatting for like 7 hours. But we've just because we were chatting as well before this. We've basically done 3.5 hours.
Wow.
Before we hit live. But I'm happy to hang around and just chat. I absolutely love everyone. Those of you who know me, who have known me for a long time, or know me from the past few months of this year, hanging out and meeting new geeks who share the same love and interest that I'm into is fantastic. And the fact that we can do this across different countries is amazing. Look, we've got Australia, America, UK, Norway.
You remembered.
Norway, Sweden.
Where's the other one?
No,
so close.
No!
Oh no!
Failed.
Gotta go board my longboat.
Hold on.
And raid.
Denmark.
That's right.
That's right.
Could have thrown it in a bit sooner there, Steve.
No, it's too late. I'm gonna load up my longboat and sail across and rampage across the English countryside.
Yeah.
Can't be any worse.
That's never been done before.
Never confused with Sweden, ever.
How dare you, sir?
You're safe till next summer, Dave. You should be safe till next summer. It'll take a while.
Yeah.
Global warming, this sea's not frozen anymore. They're coming.
Yeah, it's
just raining here. Like, there is no snow.
It's dark.
I'm on the West Coast. It's 3 hours away.
Yep. I'm even closer.
Yeah.
I've been playing Valhalla, so I'm good. I've been learning the moves.
So he's got less excuses for his bad geography.
Yeah.
I'm going to head off. So thanks everybody. And thanks for people in the spreadsheet, and Eric and Tove. It'd be great to kind of connect about adventure stuff and anybody else. And yeah, so we'll send some messages out.
Yep. Check out those
Hey, all.
websites.
All right.
Have a good Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
I think I'm going to head out too, guys. I think I need to get some sleep after watching The Witcher all night. And then I'm going to go and drinking a bottle of champagne.
Feel free to message me to chat about The Witcher, sir.
Yes, no,
Yeah, the only
definitely.
one I can do.
I loved it. Like, it was just brilliant.
How many
It's,
episodes?
8.
8. Cool.
Yeah. It just amazes me, like the direction they've gone with how it ties in with the actual games as well. So, I mean, it's just brilliant. But thank you, everyone. Merry Christmas. And I think I will go and see Spider-Man later today as well. So,
I convinced Colin to go do that.
I just realized I do have one sneak peek really quick.
Okay.
Next year, if you follow my channel, Fantastic Tales of Adventure, and some other stuff, I am going to be doing something food related and TTRPG related. So if anybody wants interested in that, check that out.
Crisco stream is coming.
Yeah.
Yep.
Great.
We need to get Crisco to sponsor our next event, really.
Part of the plan.
I think at this point, Crisco should be the base grease spell in all our games.
Yes. They're not going to sponsor. We're going to get a cease and desist.
Yeah.
One or the other.
They can blame Norway sex shops.
That'll go over really well.
Unless they're our sponsors.
And with that,
and away we go.
I am going to end the stream there, folks. We're going to we started on sex shops. We're going to leave it on sex shops.
All right.
That's what we talk about when the cameras are off.
Actually, what we started
Too
on
hot for Twitter. Coming
was
soon.
sweet potatoes. So
yeah,
That is
there
true.
we go.
That is true. So for you watching at home or wherever you are on YouTube, thank you very much. There's various links down below. Please do check them out. Support us if you can on our road to Gencon. Follow our stories and all our adventures, what we're doing. And we're going to love you and leave you there. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
Bye.
And to a safe 2022.
Skål.
Everybody later. Thank
Bye,
you.
everybody.
Bye.
Merry Christmas.